What started last Friday is now down to its last 3 days. The Scotties from Calgary. Eighteen teams arrived here at the Winsport Arena, part of Canada Olympic Park, and they played an 8-game round robin in 2 pools. And now we are down to this. No tiebreakers, and the great 8 that have advanced, with the #1 seed being Rachel Homan, as she picked up a win last night over Carey to be seeded #1. There you see the rest. Sherry Anderson, Canadian senior, world senior champion, playing very well. Familiar names like Jen Jones, but Laurie Saint-Georges from Quebec doing very well. And of course, Laura Walker got over that hump and is in now to the Great 8. And on this Friday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to our continuing coverage. Cheryl Russ alongside. So now it's on to the championship pool, and we start crossing over A to B. And our feature is Ontario against the Wildcard team skipped by Chelsea Carey. This Ontario team, Russ, my goodness, what they've had to overcome. Yeah, they're former champions, but they got what? A new player, they've got a pregnancy. Oh my gosh, list it off.
Yeah, the year of change. This team's all about change. Joanne from second down to lead, tough to do. Sarah Wilkes, brand new player at Second Stone. Rachel Homan throwing for 2. And at the end of it all, when the dust settled, who's in first place? Team Homan. And maybe more importantly, they knocked off Team Canada last night. A little revenge from last year. They're right on schedule.
And it speaks to their talent, obviously. You take your record with you from pool play. So they're at 3 losses, Carey and this wildcard team. That's going to be difficult.
Well, realistically, you have to think that there may be really only 1 spot left to play for. So these 3-loss teams, like a Chelsea Carey team, Team Fleury, they're probably going to have to win out. So take everything you learned during that round robin about the ice and about each other. And the key thing we've all been taught as players is don't look ahead in must-win games. It's one rock, one end at a time. And
the reason you say that, of course, is you've got Homan and Anderson at 1 loss. So that means they would have to lose twice before Carey has a chance. Get it to the far, take it, no!
It sucks to lose, obviously, but you learn from those mistakes and you learn from scenarios and things that come up. That's the amazing thing about curling, is that no 2 games are the same, and so you just continually take those lessons forward, and hopefully we can do the same again this week and hopefully a different result.
It's just what we all grew up and dreamed about and everything, and winning an event like that against some of the caliber of teams that we play against in Canada is truly just a special experience. This team's had such a great run together that hoping to make Tracy proud, couldn't be happier to be able to do that.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Sponge Towels, paper towels, made for real-life messes. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
From outside and underneath the Calgary Tower, we come inside and under the roof of Winsport Arena here at Canada Olympic Park. This first day of championship pool play, time to meet the teams, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Ontario champions out of the Ottawa Curling Club, with Rachel Homan and backed up by Joanne Courtney, Sarah Wilkes, and Emma Miskew. Team Fleury, Tracy Fleury, of course, stayed home, and that means that Chelsea Carey picks up this team of Kristen McCush, Liz Fife, and Selena Negovan from the East St. Paul Curling Club, East St. Paul, Manitoba. Ontario has won the draw to the button, so they will have last rock playing the Red Stones. Fleury, Carey, the yellow, and Chelsea Carey, the two-time Canadian champion, in a 6th Scotties appearance, has the brush down. And getting ready to get us underway will be the 28-year-old lead, Kristen McCush, making a 4th appearance at the Scotties, the former Canadian junior champion of 2012.
Close? Yeah. It's close.
Running
Tight.
right now.
It's running. Yeah.
Running a
It's
bit
heavy.
here, yeah.
Yeah, it's running pretty
It's heavy.
I think this team,
Like
you know,
top 4.
Russ, when I talked to Chelsea before this event, I was asking her about the team and how she fit and how they fit with her. And she said she really thinks it'll be an easier transition. And I think it actually has, because they are as offensive as she is. They love rucks and play a little bit more than her previous team did. So
No question.
not so much of a change in her own strategy.
Yeah, I think if she had to pick a team to adapt to what she wants to do in the ice, which is apply pressure, make a lot of come-arounds, freezes, angle raises, you know, those soft shot type things, she's found the right 3.
Really hard. Hard to stay. Hard. Stop.
And going to lose the shooter. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. And let's begin with Chelsea Carey.
Well, skipping will matter, not only with the ice reading and the strategy, but this skip, Chelsea Carey, will really matter because she's the only player on this team that has won 2 Scotties. So that experience is so valuable. And then full court press with Selena. She's the #1 third in the field, and she can really be the key to forcing Emma and then consequently Rachel to some really precise shots.
Still running.
Weight's really nice. We're good. Weight's great.
It's starting to curl now. Good.
Weight's great.
Nice
Perfect.
judge.
Good.
Choice.
That a girl?
Really nice.
Running real nice there.
Hey, stop the C line.
And the keys for Ontario and Rachel Homan.
Well, leave it to the skipper, Rachel herself, 86%. I don't know how she's done it. It's just outstanding. 5% better than anybody at the skip position all week. 5% is unheard of at the end of 8 games. And then no miscues. And what I mean by that is Emma's numbers are down a bit only because of 3 games. 3 of them in the 60s, which is unheard of also. But when it really counted against Team Canada, 93 in her last game, trending at the right time.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue. Well, we watched Rachel Homan. Watch her now just a little bit as she walks away. Very upright, very gingerly. Pace is a little slower. As we say good afternoon to Kathy, I find it remarkable that she's even on the ice.
Well, I do too. Pregnancy is not an illness, but the reality is that she is 8 months pregnant. She said she definitely feels it in the hack. There is considerable pain, and she is seeking treatment. They're working to make sure that her hips are loose and that her body is relaxed as much as possible. At this point in your pregnancy, you're feeling about 6 kicks anyways, an hour, and some of those happen when she's mid-delivery. Some of them happen when she's in the hack. It's a pretty remarkable story.
It is, and she said it has affected the delivery. So the fact that she's been able to overcome it, and I think Kathy made the point earlier in the week, if you play the game around your pregnancy, as your game sort of, you develop, the baby develops, your game develops. This was stepping right onto the ice for her.
Really, it was, and the only thing she was able to do was throw on a pond for quite some time, and at least be able, in her backyard, and at least be able to replicate that throw and feel comfortable with it. There will be a lot of rocks in play this game. Chelsea doesn't wait to settle in.
Yeah, the gloves are off already.
No, she will. That's what the round robin was for, in her opinion.
Yeah, 7, 8. Gotta go. Hard. Hard, hard. 7, hard. You gotta go. Hard, go, go, go.
It's close.
Hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
The
Joe.
rod
Hard.
rolls off and spills in to catch the top of the 4. So that first week of April, Rachel's son, Riot, who is now 20 months, will have a new brother, sister, and husband, Sean Germain. We wish them both very, very well. Good health to everyone.
You know, as much as Rachel, you know, they couldn't curl this year and didn't compete, she said to me that she's so grateful for the time she had with Riot and to be at home with her family, because a lot of times they would have been on the road and they would have been 10, 12 events in by now, and you miss things. So a good way to come into an event.
Wonderful shot, and actually got a little flip in towards center line, so tucks a little piece under.
It's hard to argue when she made the shot, but
Just that? Yeah.
no wonder it didn't curl like I thought it was going to.
Okay. Here? Or down normal?
I like down.
Down normal?
Yeah. Just take the shooter.
Okay, mine came up here.
Sarah Wilkes
Weight's good.
throwing the second stones. Of course, won that championship in 19 with Chelsea Carey. And then after last season, the team went its own way.
Nice shot.
Chelsea saying, way to go. You're not supposed to do that kind of stuff to me. I'm your former teammate. But it's an interesting thing. It's how I find it interesting. This is the professionalism now at this level. The fact that, you know, somebody like Chelsea Carey, who played in Manitoba and played against many of them, grew up with them certainly, but played against 3 members here, can come in and play. Sarah Wilkes, hired basically. They wanted to improve something. They went and got Wilkes. Courtney makes the move. It's the new game, and it's the professionalism at this particular level.
It is. It's, you know, it's looking for deficiencies, or it's looking for, you know, sometimes it's not even any deficiencies that you change players or make moves on teams. It's because you need to change things up. You need to add something, maybe personalities. There's a lot of reasons, and these teams are playing for the big ticket, and so they're doing everything possible to be their best.
Normal? Yeah.
And we've heard the stories, Russ. I think, you know, you played with your brother for all those years, and you had some good friends on the team initially. Your first go round. You don't have to like the other person. You're just there to do the job and win. And don't misunderstand what I'm saying. But that just goes. You're not going to like everybody on every team you play. You're not going to like that offensive lineman. You're not going to like that winger. But you're there to do your job.
Right. It's got that more that way as the years have gone by. It would sure help if you liked each other, and I think a lot of success comes from that with some of these teams. But you know, look at Rachel. You know, Lisa went to the Olympics with them, won Canada. They won 3 Canadian championships. They came second last 2 years in a row. They won the Canada Cup last year to get into the Olympic trials for this go around. They still made a change. So you're right, Vic. It's more of a business. Tried to get off it and make the double.
Well, went really thin, huh?
Yeah, no kidding.
And what's even more interesting about that, Russ, is you've got Lisa Weigel, who's the #1 lead in the field this week.
Yeah. I'll show you.
And she's found a new home with Jennifer Jones and throwing the lead stones for Manitoba.
Lean it. A little light if anything. Lean for line. 5-6. Okay.
It's a great fit.
Lean for line. 5-6. Waist close. Lean for line. You gotta go. 5. Gotta go. 6. Hard. 6. Hard, Sarah. 7. 6. No.
No, 7.
7.
Ever. Trying here.
Line's perfect. They just don't want it too deep.
Okay.
This is where Chelsea's not afraid. Some teams would play a run back or slash in that yellow one. They start worrying about the red without the advantage of last stone. Chelsea's going to try to weld this on.
Her draw weight this week is 83%, and that is the part of the game. Chelsea's a natural hitter. We've talked about it before. She works endlessly on her draw game, and she won her Scotties because of her draw weight.
Yeah, that's right.
2 Scotties titles.
I mean, you swept it the whole way, but that's probably close.
Yeah. I like it. You got it, Chelsea.
Okay, top 4. It's close.
Your ad, yeah. Line's close.
It's close. Wait only.
Top 4. It's line. Yeah, we're heavy right now. Back 4. It's not moving at all.
It's right in the draw path where everybody practices. Could be trouble.
Wait, stay close.
Where?
It's all there.
No,
like that.
might even be through.
Back.
Yeah. Okay, Chelsea.
And back it goes.
Oh, yeah, I thought that'd be close. That kick's super slow.
Yeah.
And it just hangs on. We are an hour earlier with a Eastern start of 2:30, 12:30 here in Calgary. And the reason is the players and the teams are playing back-to-back games for the first time.
Nice and quick.
Curling Canada decision that the players need just a little bit more time for recovery. Will be at the same time, 8:30 Eastern tonight. But this is really the first time for many of these teams who have not played to go back-to-back. So the decision was give them a little more time.
Well, and with the season when you haven't had a lot of game reps either to get that conditioning in. It's mental too, you know, and for all the players, but you kind of want to shut your mind off for a little bit of time between games.
Oh, for sure.
5, 6. I think we're there. Okay. Well then, clean 5. Don't clean it if you're heavy. 5. Weight's good. 4, 5.
Same path, right?
You're 5. 4.
Yeah, just a hair tighter than Chelsea, so it'll die quicker.
Hard, Sarah.
Wilkes closer to the stone.
Hard, guys. You're close.
Courtney out in front. Trying to hook it around. Can you get it there? Can you get it to the white? And no.
Yeah, that's the difference in the line. That's what we've talked about all week. The wear pattern in the practice is maybe middle 12. Chelsea takes less ice than a lot of players, and Rachel takes less ice, and she got into a new path, whereas Chelsea got out in this slipstream that had been worn down in practice.
So here are the 8 teams that are on the ice. Alberta comes out of the A group against the very surprising Laurie Saint-Georges from Laval and Glenmore. Sherry Anderson, Team Canada. Our game is on sheet C, and Manitoba playing the Wildcard Beth Peterson from the Assiniboine.
Yep. Okay. A little bit for love. Yeah. Top 8.
Wait only.
Top 4. It's sliding nice.
Line's good.
Wait till top 4. Top 4. T-line.
It's really sliding.
Yeah.
Where are you?
T-line.
Hey, go back.
Around
Wait
it.
only.
Looks like
We're still there.
right here,
Back
right
4.
here. Kristen, though.
It's there all on its own. Yeah.
Not curling.
Kristen,
Yeah.
yeah.
Go
around it.
Go.
Finish.
Go, 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 go.
Keep going.
And
that's
we'll
fine, Chelsea.
slide deep. Center line.
So
It is
slid.
covered,
Was that
but it went deep.
14,
Thought that was close, Chelsea.
Caught the brushers just
Yeah.
halfway down the sheet. They thought it was great, and then you heard them say it's just
Great, we all
sliding.
thought that was light. That is real fast now.
Faster. Good throw. That's fine.
Be interesting to see if they get caught in the middle, because it's not as fast in the center.
Agree.
You just play a heavy draw. Like that. No.
Don't think you can tap it for 3, can you, Cheryl? It's be a bit dangerous.
The angle doesn't look great.
No.
Just a hair wider.
Take a hair more ice.
Just play a straight draw reach.
Try and tap it if we can.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to give it a go. It's there. It's physically there, but you probably not too much danger if the weight's close.
Yeah, you're guaranteed your 2, aren't you?
Right.
The final stone. Quiet tap
7. Yep.
of the Carey stone back 4.
We're in here.
Move it far enough. Possible 3.
8. Heads down. Gotta go.
Heads down. You can hear the skipper say to Wilkes and Courtney.
6, 7. It's on the top. It's on the top.
Always, always heads up, knowing where that stone is going to be, but
1 red.
crashing. And so, unforced error, Ontario had the chance. They'll have to settle for a single.
But if not, it's really sliding.
Finish.
Rachel Homan, the Ontario champions from the Ottawa Curling Club, pick up a single with Last Rock as we welcome you back on this Friday afternoon, the start of championship pool play. It'll be the team of Tracy Fleury with Chelsea Carey skipping, the #1 wildcard team. in the field that does have last rock. They have the hammer. Playing the Yellowstone. Kristen McCush.
Could have been a lot worse for Chelsea Carey. If Rachel makes her first one, there's a really good shot at a 3.
Roll it. Okay. 12-2.
Yeah, just a little.
Good throw.
You know, you get out of that, you don't have hammer to start, and you try so hard to get out of that first end with the least amount of damage and get the hammer back and now score.
Okay.
Both of these teams score well. Like Fleury, 8 points a game on average, Homan 7.6, so pretty equal there.
Yeah. It's good. Yep. Hard. Quiet. Hard. Hard.
Caught in between. Rachel might have been better off to let that curl a little more.
Yeah.
Make the double.
Let's start our updates, Kathy, with Manitoba and Jones, who, well, we see this all the time. She's getting hot at the right moment.
Well, she made a really tricky little shot on her first one, navigating a port and removing the Peterson stone to lie for sure 2, arguably 3. Beth tried to draw in, and that's the stone. I'm not sure whether it's third shot or not. So at a minimum, this is a draw for 3, maybe 4.
Well,
right to it.
yeah, right to the, yeah.
Yep. Roll it.
Have a look around, and it is 3 for
12-7.
Jones.
Wasn't too bad.
Sorry, just a little tight on you, and then
That's okay.
got out. And then
An amazing team, Jennifer Jones. Like, nobody's talked about them all week. It's Team Canada, Rachel Homan, how well they're playing. The Quebec team, the surprise, the veteran Sherry Anderson, and oh, wait a minute. Here comes Jennifer.
She doesn't waste energy early on in the round robin. You just save it. I really love the weight that Chelsea Carey just played.
Yeah.
There was a rock on the top of the 4 and a guard. She played like a back 12 weight. You have options then. You can tick the guard, which they did.
Roll it the other.
Now there's a lot less risk for Chelsea. 4 foot's open.
Normal?
Yeah, you got it. Let's make it.
Alberta and Quebec, blanked the first. Alberta with last rock, and Saskatchewan with a steal of 1. Sherry Anderson against Carey Anderson, the reigning Canadian champion.
It's good. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. 9-2. Wait, was good.
Caught in between again. Either the double or the roll, right in the pocket. Good curl down the middle, I see so far. Still a pebble's a little crispy.
Normal. Yep. Hard.
Gotta go.
8 Scotties for both Emma Miskew, Rachel Homan, playing together for so many years, dating back to their Canadian Junior Championship. 11 years ago now.
I like
Normal.
You guys like?
Or we can just go here.
I like that. Yeah.
That.
Okay. So what do you think to the wing here?
It's gonna be nice.
14-5. Okay. You got it, Selena. Let us
Good
know
speed,
line.
14.5. That's basically going to virtually double that from the hack. 29 seconds. That's quick.
Top 8.
Gotta be full 8. Not moving yet.
Waist close. Top 8.
Probably
Running
around
a
a
little.
4.0 split time, depending on who it is.
Pretty, yeah. They're all a little different depending on your release. Some add,
No, line's
some
good
pull
now,
off.
all you.
Eight's great. It's really good. Top 8. Full 8.
I get to finish a touch.
Just the importance is being consistent as a player, a thrower.
Well, you talked about both these teams being very offensive, liking to score points. What else do you see in the numbers?
Well, I think it's going to take everything Team Fleury has to shut down this high-scoring Rachel Homan team, everything else being equal. Look at the difference with the force efficiency, 38% at Carey, 48% for Rachel Homan's team. Huge check mark to Chelsea Carey and her team for forcing Homan last end, getting the hammer back.
So when she's that good, though, when we're talking about Homan now at 48%, what is that? Is there something about the game that she draws the other team into, forcing them to just get the single?
It's her ability, their hitting ability, because they can make rocks go away. They're very good at rock placement, and by forcing when the other team has the hammer, you're putting some rocks, you're taking some risk, and they're forcing the opposition to a really tough shot to score their hammer.
Okay, and there now we go back to what you said was going to be one of the keys of the game, miscues for Emma Miscue, and there is one right there.
76% for the week, which she's normally like closer to 80, 85-ish, Vic, and Selena the opposite third, 82. There's 6% advantage there. That's the only advantage Wildcard has. And if Emma can clean it up, Holman's going to be fine here, but that was a really bad throw.
Selena Negavan.
Yep.
There's Five saying they're light.
Yep. Go. Go.
Bounce it off. Okay.
And a little separation. You still get it, that stone, the tee line in the 8-foot?
I think they might go to the freeze. It's covered. You can't get at it with any significant weight. And this, Vic, speaks to what you were talking about, their ability to make this freeze and the force is on.
Our first look at Alberta, and this is Laura Walker from the Saville Community Center in Edmonton against Laurie St. George from Laval and Glenmore. Kathy, this was a big week for Walker because last year, remember, 1-3, lost 4, eliminated. Looked like much the same thing this week, but she was able to stop a small losing streak and advance now to the championship round.
Well, she's facing 2 here in this second end. She did the same thing on her first, but hit and rolled out, and that allowed Lori to go around, made a perfect berry. This is a tap back.
Right to it, Tay, right to it. You got a good one.
By the guard and facing a couple with this last one, and right there. So
Very
she'll
nice.
pick up the single in the second after the blank in 1. But Laurie St. George is certainly one of the stories, if not the story so far. Very young team out of Quebec, finished 6-2 in her pool.
Hard, right to it. Hard. No roll.
Oh, goodness.
Rachel changing calls. Looked at the freeze to start with and made the decision to play that hit and roll.
She's hitting exceptionally well. That might be the reason, but that went through the red one.
Yeah.
Your hitting numbers are off the
we'll
charts.
Roll in somewhere. She's got to deal with it, and hopefully I have a double. But I think that's easier than trying to make this, right?
Yeah. Team back line.
Yeah, max.
12?
Back 12.
Okay.
My gut is right there.
Okay.
Does that look close to you?
Yeah, I mean, Chelsea Carey's a great hitter. Rachel's got a 10% edge on her in hitting.
There you go. And you heard Chelsea say, I think this is easier, the soft shot, whereas Rachel went with the
back
hit.
12, back line.
Yeah. Okay.
Does that look min?
You have to be careful as a young player not to get
Run a bit.
tied up
Yeah,
with,
like they're
well, this is
curling
what
one
I
at a
should
time.
play.
Yeah.
I think it's gotta run for
Play the one you're going to make.
Close,
Yeah.
So true.
Speed should be okay here now. We've thrown
A couple, yeah.
a couple down here.
Not,
so.
probably not lightning though, right?
No,
No.
across the line it might be
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Okay, Chelsea, you got it.
Jennifer Jones opened with 3 in the first and is sitting 2, and that's what's facing now one of the wild cards in this year's field, Beth Peterson out of the Assiniboine.
Well, Beth had the opportunity to hit to lie 2 on her first, but missed, and so Jennifer removed the other Peterson stone. That is why she's lying 2. A nose here is good enough for a single.
Shot Rock sitting top 4. And will roll away, and so that will be a steal of 1 for Manitoba and Jones. Peterson and her team, the third wild card team in the field, came out of Group A with a 5-3 record, or Pool A, pardon me.
Okay. Her second one, right? Like we were.
Just couldn't tap it to sit 2. Close.
Gotta be T.
I think they got caught in the middle. They were thinking maybe freeze because they didn't think it had enough, and then kind of tapped it halfway.
Yeah.
Good shot.
We swept it the whole
T-line reach.
Sorry?
T-line.
Yeah. Okay.
They're back, right? A little bit of a new path. Do you like the way I threw here?
Yeah. Yeah.
If anything, a hair more. Okay.
Always aware. New path. Okay? Just has it always mapped.
Close. I think you're there. I think you're there.
I don't
6,
think so.
6. Right there. 6, 7. Well then.
I think it's in the draw path,
7, 8.
Cheryl.
No.
This is going to have to slow down because this is a really quick area.
It's got to curl.
8, 9.
No,
It's trying, but
no,
we're
you can't.
just past it.
Okay, yeah, go back. Yep. Whoa,
Yep,
we
yep,
gotta be
yep.
shot.
That's fine.
Oh.
And we'll slide too far. That's a misread for her.
Well, it is, because you heard her say
I
new
liked it.
path, but where the broom is exactly.
Crossing, you might need a little extra.
See what they say. Crickets.
Okay,
They're
Chelsea.
thinking.
Same as Rachel just had.
Yeah. Hers slid nice.
Yeah, it's a little inside draw of the button. But
You-
we started the button speed. That
Yeah.
was 14 to back 4.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Draw for 2, obviously.
Yep.
I'll let you know
Would
if
you
need
ever
to
think?
back.
Would you
Yeah.
ever think?
Yeah, we can do that, but
Um,
try to just throw you a T-line here.
Yeah.
Yep. You
So
got
2
it.
will give you the lead,
Draw the
obviously.
button,
But
yeah.
would you think of being greedy, trying to play that short angle, hold the shooter for maybe 3?
You mean the yellow back onto the 2 red?
Well, you could play it into the crotch, I guess. Maybe the easier of the 2 shots.
I
Yeah.
think you can't get to the inside enough to make it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
it's just hooked enough.
And 2 is big. You forced, now you converted with your hammer.
Rachel said that it was a new path, but I don't think it was. I think she was out in the draw path that everybody had warmed up. Both teams, don't forget, played both turns in practice.
Well, that got off the guard late. And there it is for the 2. Chelsea Carey and this team of Tracy Fleury from East St.
Chelsea.
Paul
Good job.
take the lead.
Yeah, good throw. This is hanging a little. Yeah.
2-1, Team Wildcard. Still under the name, of course, of Tracy Fleury, but Chelsea Carey being brought in to skip this team, picks up the deuce, and we go to the 3rd on this Friday afternoon. And once again, it's Ontario that has the last drop, playing the Redstones.
Yep. Hard.
Try and roll this.
It's got to curl a bit. Oh, that might do it.
It's in.
The guard, just the hair, that would be nice.
You like that?
You think?
It's in for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You got it. Shouldn't do anything, right?
The overhead's directly perfectly over the pin on the button, so then it's coming that picture we just had's from a slight angle, and it looks, when you see a little bit of white, there's a good chance it's in.
9.
Pretty sure
Yep.
he is about things, eh?
Pretty good, eh?
Except when he has to pay for something. And
Then
then I'm not sure.
I'm not sure I have my wallet. That's what it is.
And rolling it over. Going to cover.
Liz, good
No,
throw.
we'll sit there.
Nice weight,
2
Liz.
without.
Okay.
Well, Sherry Anderson continues to surprise people. I mean, Chelsea Carey said, look, we gave her 2 chances. She made both shots and beat us. And that's the kind of player she is. Carey Anderson trying to get back into it after giving up a steal of 1.
Carey drew against 3. She is shot stone. This is a nose hit for 2 after Sherry Anderson closed the scoring area.
1 yellow.
Oh, dear. And Anderson, who lost last night in her final round-robin game to Ontario. Yeah, that's... Sherry's
Maybe a little surprised by that weight.
Yeah, that was flying.
It was.
Liz Fife throwing the 2nd stone.
Sarah had a chance, just missed the double. If she'd made the double, she probably made the roll behind the corner, too.
Selena.
Clean.
Selena.
I thought you said clean. Yeah.
I think it's okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Very nice.
Really
Big.
good, Liz.
9-7. Yeah, she was saying Selena and I was saying clean.
I know, I was like, I think
Yeah.
Good seat.
You were yelling, Selena.
We've talked a lot about how the university game has improved youth sports. There are 4 former Laurier Golden Hawks in this year's event. One of them is Sarah Wilkes. Interestingly enough, the 5th player, Daniel Inglis, who's here, she's a former Golden Hawk, and wishing Danielle a happy birthday.
Got it. Yep.
So the birthday girl, 2-time U Sport CIS gold medal winner with the Golden Hawks.
Clean.
That program, I think we agreed that, and the University of Alberta are just outstanding.
10 on the nose.
A lot of great curlers come out of both.
Would you like down normal for the roll? Okay.
After that first end scare where it could have been a 3, maybe even a 4, if Rachel makes the first one good and Chelsea can't follow it up, it's been all wild card. They got the force going here now.
No, Sarah.
Emma Miscue.
For nose here.
Hard. Okay, just leave it there.
Did come up to nose.
It's real straight there, right?
Yeah. Okay. Even with her control, it just fell the whole way.
Okay. You can roll a little bit and you won't jam.
Same weight.
Because to be on the rings and continue to hold that force, you need that roll. Nose hit and you'll be just outside.
Be a little careful rolling towards the corner. You might jam on your own.
Just roll a
little.
4 inches.
Liz. Yeah.
Keep going. Get to nose.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Maybe a little more weight? Yeah. Fine. Or do you want to come around?
Around? Yeah. We're coming around?
You should be good. Okay. Just adjust from my last one, or is that going to be faster? I think adjust from your last one. We swept Joe's.
Okay.
I mean, they're coming around this one that she just threw and is, well, I guess it was the nose hit, so the exchange of stones. But, I mean, would you think about
Hard, Sarah.
playing down to the corner, or is it?
I think the corner guard you have up there is the advantage.
Okay.
The playing down to the corner, it frees, probably easy hit. So
8, 9.
get this buried in behind and you're in a pretty good shape for a deuce.
Hard. Every inch. Hard. Keep going. Go.
Am I wrong to say that there doesn't seem to be as much curl right now in the ice?
I would say outside in, that particular shot, maybe a little less, certainly less than at the start of the week, but the inside out's going more than at the start of the week. So I think the sheet's a little more balanced.
Kill it, right?
It was high in the middle before.
That
Yeah, that didn't snap, Vic.
I think it'll curl, yeah. And I think we can get it to
We
go
can probably
too
carve it if we need to, yeah. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, that carving.
Okay.
It's gotten in behind
we
mostly.
gotta kill it, so.
Yeah.
I think we should be able to get it to go a bit.
Yeah, I think if we need to, you can probably get some carve in because it should be curling off the line here.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Evolution of the
I
game.
think speed should be good here.
Pressure's now taking the edges, realizing if they put pressure on certain paths of the stone, they might be able to help it over.
Directional brushing.
After we saw Alberta score 1 in the second, Quebec and Laurie Saint-Georges, her last is coming.
Well, she's being forced to draw to the button. Faced 2 on her first, tried to make the double, got only 1 and squirted the other one out into the 12-foot. So Laura Walker went around it, is buried, top 4-foot, needs hearts.
Good, Chelsea. Great weight, great seat. Okay, it's through. That's fine.
But needs full 12
okay,
to
Laurie.
count out the other one.
71% on her draw weight.
2.
Coming in and will slide too far. So that's a disappointing start for Quebec as they'll drop.
I got a
Gets
15 on
three.
there. It's,
Give up 3 quick points.
Nice shot by Chelsea. It looked like it wasn't going to curl, but she had that nice, soft, controllable weight and curled in, hog line in nicely.
Same as you last time.
I think so. Similar.
Is it freeze ice here, I think? Or are they tapping? Tapping a rolling bear? I think they're just playing the freeze.
It looks like it.
I like this call because if you can get it close and Chelsea blasts it out of there, then you can get your blank.
Take a look. Take a look. Yep. Okay, go. Line's great. Got some room.
Get in, Sarah. Go hard. Gotta go. Really hard, Sarah.
Hard, Sarah. Go.
Really hard.
Hard,
Sarah.
hard.
Go.
Good. Pretty good spot.
Still leaves the wild card and Carey sitting the 1, just edge of the 4th. And it was Chelsea Carey and her shot that helped set up the deuce last end.
Well, and she's going to have to come up with some of these shots. And we talked about it in the opening and in the game. She has worked very hard on this side of her game, that soft draw, freeze, tap, and needs one right here, but instead just set herself up for the deuce.
As she takes the lead after 2, the key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, and tire.
You could guard this. You'd
I
better
like a
make
little more,
it. But
Celine. I think this will curl a bit. A little more.
it would be a tough draw for Rachel if the guard was made
Okay, so
properly.
Easy peel, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Here you go, Chelsea.
But obviously their goal was to force, and you just make this go away, you've got the force.
Yep. Clean. Yep.
Carey in her last.
Oh! Yep.
Clean.
Fight for the late lick. Oh my gosh.
Good.
Just snuck it by
Good, Jess.
that corner.
That was crazy close. Didn't seem worried.
No, at all.
It's a little scary.
Good call.
I was like,
Where did that move come from?
More scared than I was. I just thought it was going to curl. Didn't really.
Oh,
It curled an inch, but.
Yeah, it's a bit straighter, Vic. Your ice reading skills have improved.
so you're saying that I...
No, I just
No.
say your ice skills are, yeah.
Don't say it.
Facing 2 with her last. Rachel Homan.
up. Yep. Lemon up. Easy. Whoa. Yep. Clean. Whoa. Yep.
Can't hurt it.
Just clean.
Heavy clean.
Nice shot.
Yeah, but there you go for 2 straight ends now. Held to just the single. Ontario, and through 3, we're tied.
We're good.
We're good? Yes, you are. 3 more. This is all on its own. She's driving it by. And Alberta will pick up the steal.
We don't need to.
Put it on the corner. Give your skipper a chance. Take it down all the way to it like that. Here comes Emma Miscu. Get it to the far, ladies. You got to get it. Take it a little bit more. No, the over curl. Get it there. Get it there. No. We're going to go 1 more. Drawing against 2. Same thing here. Again. Get it to the far. Take it. No. Alberta will steal for the Canadian Women's Curling Championship. You think about Chelsea Carey and what she's been able to do, and with different teams, of course. You know, winning the 16 in playing out of Manitoba, the 19 championship out of Alberta, the number of players that have gone on, of course, to play with other people. You know, Wilkes now with Ontario. You think of Brown, who is filling in and playing over with the Alberta team. In fact, that front end of hers Rochelle Brown is Laura Walker's lead, and Dana Ferguson is their alternate. So you can almost go to the Carey School of Curling. You win a championship and then you go elsewhere. The irony of it all, though, is this year she did not have a team. And then when Tracy Fleury elected to stay home because of her daughter and her illness, the call went out to a two-time champion, Chelsea Carey. As we welcome you back, we're tied at 2. We go to the 4th, and it will be Carey. Skipping this team out of the East St. Paul Curling Club that does have last draw. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Well, perfect center for Ontario. Then Alberta tried to get around it, didn't make it. Ontario was perfect, but a little light top 12.
That's okay, yeah. It's hard to call line too.
Alberta tried to get around, or sorry, Wildcard tried to get around. Ticked the Ontario Rocket, and Ontario rolled out on a wide open hit.
If it's up higher, it's an auto double. Okay, top 4, yeah, a little better.
Well, we are in a 1-1 tie, and as I said to you earlier, Kathy, this Saskatchewan story, as much as we talk about the young Laurie St. George, we have to talk about Sherry Anderson, who is a 3-time Canadian senior, 2-time world senior champion.
Well, she has an opportunity for 3 here after Carey Anderson tried a double and stuffed it and rolled out on her second.
Clean. Good.
There's your 3.
Yeah, the age and experience.
Well, that's just it. Look at the weight control there. That was hack.
The weight was close.
People are afraid to do that. That's the best way to make that shot. Bring your brushers into it. Carey Anderson's twice had wide open hits and throwing rockets, missed high side. Old age and treachery.
Yeah, which is interesting because that was, I think, the advancement of Carey's game last year was she was bringing that weight down and throwing the more the board and the easy. And
yeah, for whatever reason, that she hasn't done that yet.
Oh, it's good. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Whoa. Whoa.
Got it? Sure does.
Oh, boy.
Good throw.
What a great try.
Would that have been nice?
So close.
Should have not doubted myself.
Yeah. I like that.
Still better.
Yeah, I like the throw better.
Yeah.
Just needed like a hair more curl.
Yeah.
That was close though.
I think Chelsea Carey, she looked at putting a team together, but she couldn't really find, you would have needed 4 players with some big CTRS points to be able to qualify to play in the events coming up this year to give yourself a chance to, get to the trials or pre-trials most likely, and she just couldn't find those 4 players out there.
You're really handicapped with those points. There's probably 80% of the country that just is ineligible to get into that situation. That's too bad. A talent that good.
No kidding.
Oh my goodness.
Close.
Hard as you can. Hard. 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 We don't want to guard. Hard. Hard.
Go, go, go.
It hasn't been the best of starts for Beth Peterson out of the Assiniboine in Winnipeg. Manitoba, Jennifer Jones opened with 3, steal of 1. Final stone now for Peterson in 3.
Well, Beth made a very nice corner freeze facing 3 on her first, and in Jennifer's attempt to try to remove it, she jammed. So it is Peterson already lying 1. This is a draw to the 8-foot for 2.
All you, Kat.
Okay, right here, guys.
All you.
Stay with it. 14-5. Right to the button.
You can hear Jenna Loader, Catherine Dirksen, Brittany Tran on the brush, and that will help settle the former Manitoba junior champion, Beth Peterson.
Great little roll there.
Control. Clean.
You have to be aware of the jam here now.
Emma missed you.
Whoa, whoa. Clean. No. Yep. Yep. Roll it. All the way over. Hard. Hard, hard, hard. Keep going. Spot. Nice shot, Em.
2/3.
Sweep.
Throw.
It's very weight dependent. Okay. Same weight or?
Firm.
Okay. You got it.
hair.
Yep, the hard thin. Whoa. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
stuffed it. Leaves it back. 8.
Okay.
So we're into the championship pool and play. Now Ontario against Team Wildcard. Ontario in Pool A to start, and see how they dropped one to Carey Galusha. And then that big win last night over Carey Anderson gave them first place. Now you cross over, you play the teams from Pool B, and that's their schedule for the remainder. And that will wind up, of course, tomorrow.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered here. The number 1 skip, Rachel Homan, 54% so far. Give her an easier one. That always helps.
Easy.
Well played end.
Yep. Hard.
Trying to take this back.
Hard. That's good. Nice shot. Sweet reach.
Almost to the nose, just a hair on the center line side.
Yeah.
This is my tap path.
Yeah, that's exactly the tap she played.
We had just inside edge, didn't we? Like here, I thought. So I'm thinking like there.
I think a bit more.
Think?
You know, what do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
Split the difference. Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but this is further back. Like I'm only throwing 2 feet less weight, right?
So you like this?
For the Fleury Carey team, they came out of Pool B. Started well, and then they coughed up 2 in a row. And, you know, she said, look, against Corinne Brown, Corinne Brown threw 96%. She gave Sherry Anderson 2 chances, and as we're seeing today, Anderson made the most of them. And there you see the results. She now has Homan, Anderson, Peterson, and Walker as she crosses over. It is true about Anderson. We watched her, and my gosh, was against. I want to say PEI.
Yeah, draw one.
Was it she made 2 shots?
Oh, it was against Chelsea Carey.
There you go. It was 2 shots. Drew the 4-foot, I think, in 10 twice, and that was the game.
That's right. Really, yeah. No,
Oh, it's close.
it's an amazing story. Look at that.
Nice
well, they had that ice figured out, and
I thought we over.
Selena Negevin had the better memory.
Yeah, exactly. I was just going to say that, Vic. It's a long week, too, and you start forgetting pass. You really have to have all the team remembering where the broom went down, remembering the shots.
Surprised by that.
I think this will run, right? I don't think it'll curl.
Okay, throwing it.
Hard and straight.
Yep.
Final stone.
Hard!
Ontario.
Hard.
Homan trying to squish this out. Squish it out, and it does. It just hangs onto the back, so there is the chance for 2.
That's how good that freeze was. Rachel can't get it out of there. A little thinner, obviously. No lack of trying with the speed, though. The other option would just come down and tap the, release the back rock of their own and stay frozen.
How are you throwing it? Hard and straight. Okay, all right.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Skipper.
Like Selena's out here coming this way.
We
went
got
pretty
it.
straight. So
Right. Okay.
Got it. Easy. Yeah, it's nice easy here. Nose hair high.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, no. 10-5. No. Down. 11. No.
Right off.
Really down.
Kristen.
That's okay. Good. Kristen. All right, Kristen.
Help it over.
You gotta go to 6. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Watch
you
out.
gotta go.
Watch out. Oh, and it will hang on. So 2 to extend the lead. making the most of last rock. A couple of deuces.
Good weight to it.
It's funny how things work out. The kind of things that we've been talking about. Cheryl in particular, as we say, welcome back on this Friday afternoon. Championship pool play belong begins. Look at this. Team Wildcard and Fleury converting with last rock. 2 and 2. While Ontario, who at 48% doing that coming in, have only managed singles. So it is 4-2. Chelsea Carey and the team from the East St. Paul leading Ontario and the champions from the Ottawa Curling Club. Tick, rub, and a roll, and it will spill in.
Probably throw normal.
3-0. Alberta leads, and they are in trouble big here again. Laurie St. George in her last.
Well, she's trying to run a stone back in. It was facing 2 that Laura Walker made a lovely freeze. She is shot right on the button, and she threw a guard to protect on her final stone, trying to run her own.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Emily Riley staying with it, run it back. Oh, goodness.
That's for 2.
St. George picks up a couple.
We missed it.
Oh, you watch Haley Armstrong the third backed right away.
Yeah.
And maybe that gave the indication that she thought she'd missed it. Yeah. But what a wonderful shot. And, well, Laura, at least you can smile. My goodness, you just had your pocket picked.
I think they were trying to nose it and get their 1 and just hit it so thin it went straight sideways for 2. That's 4-0 if that's not made. Now they're right back in it.
Oh, they're going to have to do some work to hold this.
Oh. Hard on this guy. Yep. Go, Jones. Yep.
And it'll spill them both. It'll roll it underneath.
Very nice.
Oh, nice. Right behind the corner.
Still maybe a third to a good half showing.
This is where Chelsea played that back line hack weight shot down here, and it came over pretty nice at the end. You can see much more of this one.
Chelsea's held here. Like we
Now,
had to
if you throw like a board a week ago, that would be all over the guard. So it is a little straighter with that tight ice.
Stop. Lean, yep. 10-5. Lean. Yep. No. It's 10-5.
Oh, Selena.
It's taking its time.
Hard to stick.
Hard.
Gotta go.
Now will it hang around?
10-3.
Yeah.
Good throw.
And it does.
Good sweep.
Okay, sweep. 10-3. Yeah. Yep. You're there, Joe. Really here. Yeah. Good. Room. 5. Room. Good. Switch. 6-5. Get it there. Gotta go him.
Gotta go.
Hurt him. Gotta go. Finish hard. Every inch. Hard.
Good soup, guys.
Oh, lovely. Come around to sit top edge of the 4 and behind cover.
I have nothing.
Oh, there you go.
Nice to have the height there too, Vic, because if Selena does get around with a delicate shot and taps it, you've got to tap it a long way. Thus the change of plans here. Play the run back.
Yeah, you got it.
Air on the inside, and not that you want to miss this, but then you roll towards the rings or in.
Really hard.
Gotta go. High.
Gotta go.
Liz Mike.
Hard.
There you go.
Okay.
That's fine.
Gets the crashes and still manages to find the rings. Well, here we go. 1, 2, 3. So that's what's facing Jennifer Jones with her last.
Well, she was facing 3 with her first, was attempting to hit and just ticked a stone over and actually into the 8-foot. and rolled out. Beth drew in again to try to block the path. So this is the wide draw. Needs full 8-foot, almost a bite of the 4 against 3.
Jennifer Jones, the team from the St. Vital Curling Club, earlier this week became the winningest player in any position as she went 153 wins plus. And this has got to stop here.
Yikes.
Goodness gracious. Deal of 3, Peterson.
Weak blue, 7. Line's really good. Whoa, whoa. Easy, Joe. 8, Sarah. 8, Sarah. Sarah. Gotta curl. Hard. Gotta curl. Gotta curl. Gotta curl.
Oh,
You're there.
just
We're not there. Go, 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 go. Great sweep. Sorry, Rachel.
Really great sweep.
I can hear the words.
Brilliant shot.
Yeah.
Like that just got by that wide corner.
Normal.
Normal or normal?
You on the weight. I agreed.
Yeah, I'll just listen next time. Yeah.
Just be like,
Oh, Liz.
Waved right off. Selena Negovan.
Hard gotta go.
Fife.
Okay.
Oh, she really popped that one. But,
Nothing.
she had such a great week. That guarantees the worst one of the week. To Vic's point. Oh, jeez.
Oh, Russ.
Wow.
It's a little straighter there, and Vic knew it, and Selena didn't.
You won't be shot.
Which says a lot, eh? Wow. Goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I like it.
Every squirrel once in a while. Huh?
Yeah.
We'll try and throw board. Or do you like hack? I like board.
Roll behind the corner, even part way around. You've got an opportunity. That freeze of Rachel's or of Emma's is so perfect that that'll be an easy shot for Rachel.
Hack up. Clean. Early. Yes, then. Oh, we're good. Weed's good. Weed's good. Yes. Hard.
Courtney called on.
Hard.
Wilkes now out in front.
Hard.
And avoids any jam.
Nice play.
Saskatchewan against Team Canada, and Sherry Anderson up by 3. Final stone to be played by Carey Anderson, the defending Canadian champion out of Gimli.
Well, an opportunity for 2 in this end, set up by a really nice shot by Val Sweeting on her first to remove a Saskatchewan stone and spray them out to the wings to force play away from any double opportunity. There's your 2.
That was just, yeah, it was a little wider.
Has to feel a little bit better. This is Carey Anderson.
Homan's really, by not rolling, she's really thrown a guard for Chelsea Carey's team. You freeze down to that
Pull down.
back one or play a hit and roll over behind that guard, and you're pretty good shape.
This is where she's so sharp. Soft weight, so she can roll to the back one if she has to.
McCush has got her. Any roll at all? No.
Yes, there's down, so I think we'll have to try to.
Maybe too soft.
Yeah, it kind of took off on them.
Yeah. So maybe that's a swingy spot, and Vic's wrong.
I think that's it. Good catch, Russ.
A little quiet?
Yeah, do you want to just maybe call tens there for you and I'll just ice for it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You know, there's, here we are a week later. New to the team is Carey, still figuring themselves out a little bit, you know. Negovan may have done that automatically. Tracy Fleury was here, but, you know, has to say something.
It's a steep learning curve with a brand new team, and the 3 of them know each other, but you have to be pretty honest out there and direct.
Hard. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Let me know.
Go, Sarah! Yep.
You're going to get underneath.
Nice shot.
Oh.
Just incredible.
Her hitting is just
It's unbelievably good.
Really good. Nice shot. That's really good.
Guys.
It's gotta be.
it's a room to freeze down with the outturn, Russ. You're sitting.
It's buried more on the intern. You
flip that.
get at it better on
It's
the
just as
intern
bad.
side.
It's real thin to not touch
What about
this.
freezing down to the...
Leaving it shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Around the guard, you mean?
Yeah, I don't even think there's room. I think it's probably the, right there.
You saw
Well,
that
I think
her
if you're playing it, you want to kill that.
Yeah.
Right?
Just
yeah.
if you're off nose at all.
78%. She's
Yeah, but
59 today is Rachel Homan.
I mean, we could try the freeze and hope it doesn't line up. I just think it's hard not to line it up directly onto that.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever you think's easier.
You could play the freeze this way, I guess, but
That roll was so perfect.
Was it ever?
The in-turn freeze is a bad angle.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're...
Chelsea realizes if she goes here, Rachel with that hitting ability hammers it. The yellow one squirts out here, and it redirects like
this,
that.
with this
Out
turning,
goes
it's
that
hard not to
one.
line that up. I guess you could go
And you
around
could
it
score
all.
like 3.
Yeah.
Probably leaves her a shot for 3, though.
Yeah.
I don't mind the draw this way if you...
Okay.
You can make it good.
Yeah,
like it at all.
if we're heavy or whatever, like even if we're here, it's
I
not
don't
the
mind
end.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
There's probably more
Yeah.
options with the out-turn.
Yeah.
You know, you could come down to the back one. Not great. You're probably giving up minimum a deuce. You might freeze on top, which is the call, or maybe you come around back 4-foot.
I was wondering about giving you less.
Yeah, to your point, that right there,
Yeah.
or right there, or even tap this one out.
Or even if it hangs a bit, Russ, you come back 4.
Right around everything
Yeah.
over to this type of area, you mean?
Yeah, a little
buried.
further. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
It's pretty close to where
Yeah, that's well thought out,
Yeah.
Cheryl. It's this has options.
Options, yeah.
The same that I've been
Which
showing in.
I think you need right now.
I think so. Super top 4.
I think we have to be patient a little bit.
Yeah, as much as you can for line, because Sarah's almost clipped this outside guard. Like,
Yeah.
it's been there for a really long time. So
Okay. You got it.
It did hang, Sarah's.
Chelsea throws it straight too.
Looking also at Alberta against Quebec, and Walker looking to get those 2 right back.
Well, she is. This stone has moved up 3 times. Laurie St. George facing the 2, hit this stone, and then Laura hit it back, and no roll on the final stone from St. George. So this is a hit for 2.
Take it right down to the face or wrap it around that one in the 4, and they do that. Not shot rock, however.
Okay. Good. Take it safe.
Yeah.
Okay, clean. Don't overdo it. Yeah.
Still slid really
And
nice.
there is the 2. So a nice reply by Alberta and Walker.
I always have like...
There were your options. There's option. What was that, C? B.
Yeah. Well, you liked it right from the bat.
A little bit more than I've been throwing.
like I liked it out of my hand. Yeah, it just slid. But
That was on the corner guard, 4 feet over the hog line, and just perfect speed. It's so quick out there. It had time to curl, and it's actually lined it up. That red-yellow combo goes right back onto Rachel Stone, so it forces her to drop her 2. A good save there by the skipper.
Yeah, you
Mine's good.
go back to her last game, the first 2 ends of this one.
Curling a bit.
Looking to
You
score
gotta
her
go.
first deuce with last rock.
Hard!
Oh gosh.
It's gone.
Wilkes, Courtney,
Hard!
right behind her.
Dig, Sarah,
There
go.
she is,
It's
barking
on the
at him.
top. Hard! Just go.
Right
Hard.
there, you got to get it to the
Sarah,
4.
Go. Hard!
Got to get it half of the 4. Oh, I don't think she did. I think it's just a single.
No worries. Just one.
Yeah, I think 1 red.
1 red it is. So one of the strengths of this team, Ontario, has been able to convert, get their deuces with last rock, but not today.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft sorbent one. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, Chelsea Carey and the team find themselves leading at the break over Team Ontario. And Chelsea Carey, you know, it's about preventing the Ontario from converting and getting their deuces. When you make shots like this, puts more pressure on Rachel Homan.
Well, it does, and really what it is it looked like Homan was going to end up probably scoring a 3 this end. I love this call. There were options with it. You could go back deep, you could freeze on top of shot stone. Called it perfectly. They realized they weren't going to get to the top of the red shot stone, take it around. forced an error out of Rachel, her draw over curls, and they get a force that end.
So she settles for the single 4-3. Fleury leads it over Homan.
Well, and I look at the scoreboard and it speaks to everything. When Chelsea Carey has the hammer, they're converting. You see twice, 100%. When Homan has the hammer, Chelsea Carey forcing 3 times, 100%. You look at the difference between Rachel and Chelsea, and it's due to the shots that Chelsea Carey's been making, putting a lot of pressure on them.
And there in the foreground, Randy Furby, the 6-time Canadian champion, 4-time world champion, who is stepping in for coach Marcel Rock.
Saturday, we're celebrating Curling Day in Canada. From backyard rinks to playing in a barn, how Canadians have persevered to play the game they love.
It's given us some opportunities to hurry hard.
Plus, how women continue to make their mark in the sport.
Main goal is go to the Olympics.
And a farming family gets the surprise of a lifetime.
Dream come true.
Saturday, 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific.
And one story that will be part of Curling Day is Laurie Eddy, who for the 2nd year in a row skipped Nunavut, and the team from Iqaluit. Yeah, that was back in 1997. She was playing with Allison Goring. They lost to Jennifer, or to Sandra Schmerler. So her story will be life in this curling bubble this year here in Calgary, when tomorrow afternoon at 5:30 Eastern we celebrate Curling Day in Canada. That's interesting. I'll be honest with you, we are in our bubble and curlers are in theirs. Our little meetings with the players, just one at a time, at least 6 feet away. We're not able to go down onto the surface of the ice. That's another zone. We're in our zone, different hotels, and so it's not quite the same, obviously, as it has been in the past, but we're making do, and it's all going well, and we're all healthy. We've gotten through now to the championship pool and first afternoon of play as we welcome you back. So Ontario failing to get another deuce, settled for the single. It is 4-3, Team Wildcard. Chelsea Carey picking up this team of Tracy Fleury, and they do have the last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Well, every top player in the country will tell you, Vic, the perfect curling game is force your opponent to 1, grab a crooked number of 2 with hammer, and look at that, 1, 2, another force, 2, another force. Absolutely perfect start here for Wildcard. And it looked the opposite. They lost the draw to the button, didn't have hammer, and Rachel almost pulled out a 3 in the first end. But since then, it's been all Wildcard. I love this call, Cheryl.
You're good.
One up with hammer.
I do too.
Good girl. Nice shot, Kristen.
It just gives you some breathing room, open things up.
Kristen McCush plays the tick shot. Oh, we've talked a lot about Sherry Anderson, but boy, now she's facing a little more pressure.
Well, she is. On her first one, she was trying to freeze down to a stone just thrown by Carey, but she went a little bit deep, and that allowed Carey to draw to lie 2. So this is a draw to the 4-foot for the single.
Saskatchewan, who stole 1 to start, put a 3 on the board in the third.
Let it work. Has to curl. Has to curl. Has to curl. Has to curl.
Just overthrows it. It's a steal of 2. Team Canada has stolen more than 20 points.
Sherry Anderson on all those draws, Vic, she's almost a foot wider with her ice. She gets out in that good stuff, and I like it because it gives her it's a very consistent spot. But in that particular case, she was wide enough to miss the backing, and that's a big steal. Everybody else is going like edge of the 8. She's edge of 12.
She is. Yeah, you pointed that out the other day.
Yeah.
So similar, yeah.
It's so quick out there, but and then you can get caught. The game against Chelsea, she came up light because she went edge of 8 and got into the slow path sooner.
Sarah Wilkes.
1.5. High 2. Wherever it stops.
2. 3.
Just leave it. Oh.
You look at the house as it comes into view now. There's Wildcards really has no issue with center guards. They can make this one go away. They played the tick on the 2 centers. It opens it up.
And Chelsea doesn't care. It's an even end. They'll take the blank. Just it shortens the game. You're one up with Hammer. You'd like it to be that way playing number 10.
Yep.
Hard.
Negavan
Hard, you gotta go.
out of her hand.
Whoa,
McCush
whoa,
joins
whoa,
her.
whoa. Sorry. Good throw.
Those are a little tricky. You see the red and the left. I've seen them clip in. You run that in and it rolls into the forefoot.
Yeah.
All right, update for you. We'll check in on Jennifer Jones after she got 1 in 5, or pardon me, she gave up a steal of 3 in the 4th.
Well, there's an opportunity early to potentially get 2 this end, but Beth Peterson made a very nice freeze down to the Jones stone, and so no way to get 2. It's a draw for 1.
No. 1. Nice, Jen. 1 minute? Yep.
And there it is, the single to tie going to the break. But seemed a little concern on her face. Obviously, I think still probably thinking about that heavy draw and giving up the steal of 3.
Yeah, they started up 4-0. Now they've lost control. 5-5 without.
Just a steady stream of peels now.
You're good.
Nice throw, Selena. It's not meant to be for me, Chelsea.
Yeah, I know. Well, your second one was made if I just shut up.
I think Chelsea's really enjoying this, win or lose. I think, it was kind of a get out of jail card to be asked to be in the team. It's quite an honor. She's got an exciting team and she has to be pumped. And of course, they're doing well. She seems to really be enjoying the sport.
Yeah, well, her attitude is when she sat and chatted with Kathy. I mean, it was a little matter of fact.
2.5.
She was already had her game face on. But these teams at 3 losses, of which she's won, realizes it's overused. It's somewhat cliche. 1 stone, 1 end, 1 game at a time. But win yours and let it all settle for other teams. I mean, if you win your games, what else can you do?
Oh, it's what you can control, and it's cliche because it's true. It's focus on the process. It's all the things we're taught mentally, and don't look ahead because then you're not paying attention to what's right in front of you. Those are the things. It's just actually sticking to that in the middle of a high-pressure game that's the tough part.
A little woo out of the hand of Selena Negavan.
That was ugly. That was ugly.
Yeah.
I would say it was pretty.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
I was going to fall over. I was like,
Good throw.
Thanks.
Your age.
What you've been throwing?
Yeah, like that similar weight, so.
Yeah.
Lots of rotation.
That delivery hasn't changed since she was 6.
Off. Line's good. 5, 6. 4, 5. Line's good. Sarah. Clean. Yep. Hard, guys. Get it there.
It's losing speed here.
Hard, Sarah. Take.
And curling hard.
Come on, take. Hard. Sarah. Push.
Hard. Push.
Hard.
It's been that kind of game, hasn't it? They just rubbed a couple guards, a hair light first in. If she was any heavier at all, she gets 3. Missed the next one, hair light.
Yeah. Is that close to you?
Yeah. You got it.
Should be pretty gradual.
For sure.
Shoot.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117.
Well, that delivery goes back to their 6. This was on Instagram this past week. That's Emma on the left. When they were 6 years old, and they played on different Little Rock teams and programs, and then of course they hooked up to win that Canadian Junior. Emma and Rachel, best of friends all these years, and celebrating so much.
I think sometimes too, though, when you play together that long, you can stop kind of challenging each other, and they both really motivate each other to be better, to stay better, to keep pushing.
Line, back 4. Heavy. Okay. Just let it stop then.
We're back 8. Back
You
12.
don't want to be deep on this.
I think we'll be lucky if it's deep. Well, let's slow down now.
Good toss.
All right.
Okay.
Good judge, guys.
Yeah,
You're right, Cheryl.
Good call. Definitely slides there.
No chance for the force here.
Sorry.
I agree, Joe.
First missed draw by Chelsea Carey.
Same weight? Yep.
It's nice for Rachel. She had her first one down this path, so went to school on that.
Just had to be more aggressive with it. Okay.
They're down the path.
Yeah.
Same room, same way.
T-line-ish. Got to get buried.
No, right to it.
Okay.
To hear Joanne remind Rachel, 3rd down the path. So it will be getting a little faster, and Rachel was the first down the path, and she came up light.
Draw weight has been a problem, however, so far, 32%.
8. Boom. 7. Yep. Line. Yep. Line. Gotta go. 8. 9. Gotta go. Yeah. Gotta go.
Oh, again.
8.
Courtney Wilkes
7.
calling out the numbers here. This is a big carry. Can they tuck something around?
Hard. Finish. Push.
Oh, wonderful. And that is all Wilkes. That's all Joanne Courtney.
As soon as they
Goodness.
curl?
This is just all-out effort by those two.
7.
That stopped in a hurry, too. They well managed to get it that far.
Push.
That went from 9 to 8 to 7 to 6, and just enough to get it underneath.
There's enough showing to make a play at it, is there?
I think so, Vic. Yeah.
No, even here I'm yelling 8. Yeah. I yelled 7 at the top of the house.
Well,
we didn't.
almost a 7. Looks uglier from this side.
Yeah.
They're talking about how much it's slowed down, Vic.
Well, and we walked the hack weight over pretty good, so I think we can carve it if we need to.
Yeah.
That's very good for Chelsea.
No, similar
Looks
weight.
a lot worse when I'm down this end.
You got it. Got it.
A lot uglier.
I wonder if Rachel's pair of stones are a little slower. It's always been light except that one draw that she thought she was throwing in the slow path in the second end.
You'd think, though, if that's the case, she may have made the move and handed them somewhere else.
Yes.
Maybe at the break. No, right now it is. Ontario sitting the 1. She's going to really have to skinny that stone just outside the 12. McCush and Fife.
Watch the
No.
roll.
And now watch what happens. Will it
Great
settle
weight.
down? And no. So gave it a try. It results in a steal of 1 for Ontario.
Yeah.
We were yelling 6 minutes.
We're even at 4 apiece.
I actually thought it would get better. I thought that's why I wasn't going early. I thought you were calling 8.
First day of championship pool play. That's just the 2 today and tomorrow. Welcome back to Calgary. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship.
Put the guard straight. Yeah. Back 8. There.
And we're tied at 4. That will be corrected. That steal of 1. And once again, it'll be Team Fleury that has the last rock. They have the hammer playing the yellow stones. Okay, okay, let's get it over with. She saw enough. She had enough of it. Chelsea Carey elected to try and get her deuce.
All the way to it, all the way to it,
Would
all the way to it, all the
you?
way to it. Hard on red.
Cheryl have tried that
that's
or
good.
just drawn?
12-2.
I think I would have drawn. My instinct was to draw, just because of the score. You'd go up a couple. sometimes what I think happens, though, is she's been making shot after shot after shot. You just feel like, I'm going to make this one too.
Yeah. And
well, in a 5-5 tie, Peterson has the last rock, and quiet tap on that one. Can you get 3?
You can tap that straight back for 5.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. That red stone was the last stone by Jennifer Jones, trying to freeze on to the rock that Beth had just thrown there. It just did not move and was heavy. So she's throwing a quiet weight. If she can get to the nose and get rid of them both, 5.
Beth Peterson, wild card team, 3rd wild card team out of the Assiniboine against Manitoba. And Jennifer Jones got to get around, tap it back. Oh no, and she'll touch it over. And it will be just that one at the top. So you go from looking at a possible 5 to an overthrow and a single. 6-5, and she knows it.
Oh, that can sting.
Yeah, she knows it is right. The tolerance on that had to be light, guaranteed you 2, well 3 probably, and just a little heavy.
And a roll underneath.
Good. 9.5.
Right on top.
Liz Fife.
Or do you want to throw the same shot?
Back to that Cheryl's call of Chelsea just drawing for 1. That's absolutely the right call.
You would have drawn 2.
Yeah. But I think in fairness, she's so good, and she's good at that soft shot. And I think they thought if we rack thick enough on my weight so light, we'll roll to the button, roll the forefoot, and get her single. So there wasn't that much danger, and she hit it so thin, the guard.
It's one of those moments, though, Russ, when you may have been smart to look at the scoreboard, right?
Well, that's what Cheryl said.
Okay.
Absolutely, no question. You draw the ocean to go 2 up.
Just kick it over.
And you've got control. Now it's dicey. So yeah, no question. It wasn't wrong. But I guess now it is.
And that probably ends up being Selena's job at some point there by the hog line to make the call. So to your point of, you've got a plan B on there. You could play the tick and roll into the rings. When do you make that decision? That's tough, too. You're trying to get, you think you're close.
Yeah, you hate to give up on it and then tick the guard. It was just in between. It was a great try.
Whoa! Kristen, it's a little up.
They've been the better team so far, and they've still got control, so they have to keep the chin up here.
Yep, roll it.
Good. 10.
So a couple of
Make this.
Carey stones mirrored. Actually sitting 3, that little biter at the back.
Really hard.
And a miscue.
Hard! Come on, you got it. Go. Dig.
Courtney. And does stay with it. Runs it straight back and gets that biter.
Sliding perfect. Okay.
Back to Walker and St. George as they play on sheet A. And the final stone coming up for the skip from the Laval and Glenmore curling clubs near Montreal.
Well, she's facing 3. She was on her first, and she hit, but Laura Walker replaced it. And so still facing 3. This is a draw now. Needs full 8 foot for the single.
Difference in the game, that steal of 2 by Alberta and Walker in the 3rd. And there's the single for the 23-year-old skip, making her debut at the Scotties, the former Canadian junior silver medalist of 2018.
What an amazing experience for that young team.
Or do you want to throw here?
They're scaring everybody. Even when they lose, they're close. And that has to give you a lot of confidence for the years to come.
So they come out, that Quebec team out of Pool B, seeded 2nd as it went Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Quebec, and this Fleury team. They're aggressive, we know that, okay, and have been. But now suddenly the competition becomes a little more intense. You're going to play some other aggressive teams, correct?
Yeah. Two things are happening, I think, for Quebec. Is I think they were in the easier pool, to be honest. They did well. Who knows what they would have done in the other pool, but you're right. They've got 4 really tough games, as all the teams do now.
Yeah.
So at the rubber hits the road now.
So they've got Alberta. They've also got Ontario, Team Canada, and Peterson. That's the crossover.
Yep. Whoa. Hack. Go. Just hack. Liz. It's great. Hard, you gotta go.
Right up.
All
the way. Gotta go all the way to it.
Right to it.
You're okay, I think. Keep going.
Yep.
Very nice.
And they'll
Good. Nice,
roll underneath, but
Yeah.
should leave Rachel Homan a chance at getting them both.
Earlier double by Emma. Nice to see Emma's rounding into form at the right time. 93 in her last game.
Yeah. How are you gonna throw this? Straight through.
And look at the ice here. That has to fall. Oh, they moved it out. It has to fall a couple of inches to make this. I don't think there's any falls out there. It's just that incredibly robotic release with a little in-out motion, lots of rotation. It just almost drags back. And then you've got that brushing that can do that.
And spills them both. And we'll sit there T-line 4 foot.
It's a weapon because it takes the guesswork out of putting the broom down effectively. You just put the broom down where you want to hit it.
Yeah, there's no ice reading, is there?
And then you've got, if it does not move, you've got the brushing of a Courtney or Wilkes to help you.
Right.
No kidding.
Go pretty straight here.
Yeah.
Saskatchewan has picked up a single. So after Team Canada stole 2 to take the lead, Sherry Anderson comes back to tie it, going to 7.
Whoa.
Yep. 10.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa.
Clean.
Yep. Hard roll, Liz. Hard roll.
Little roll.
Right, okay, go. Okay, good skate. Nice throw, Charles.
A little too cautious. Good sweep, guys.
Yeah, good weight. Okay.
This will be close. So just threw it. Maybe a little less weight this time.
Just straight through. Hair more ice, Em. Yep.
You make this perfectly, and it'll be on the button behind the guard.
Hard, Joe. Coming down hard. Come on. Hard, Joe. Hard. Dig. Okay.
Took a little weight off of that one on purpose. I think that's what caused the difference.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that.
I like it. You got it.
Okay. Easy peel.
Okay.
Similar spot to where we got real tight to that guard and I didn't get something. So it went straighter than I thought, so it shouldn't do very much.
Okay. Okay, Chelsea, got it.
Okay, easy peel.
Yep.
Final stone here in 7, looking for the blank and control of the hammer. And going to the even 8.
Yep. Right to it.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Hard, you gotta go.
Oh boy, you gotta hold this now. Gotta catch a corner of it.
Go.
Oh, and enough to spill it.
Go.
No.
Yeah. One yellow.
Yeah, 1 yellow it is.
Sorry.
Okay.
Like putting it into the top of the net.
Okay.
It's an unforced error.
Scratch behind you. I was
It was slider or your rock, but
Day one of our championship pool play and our featured game is Rachel Homan and the Ontario team from the Ottawa Curling Club against the Chelsea Carey. And, skipping the Tracy Fleury side out of the East St. Paul Curling Club, East St. Paul, Manitoba. Joanne Courtney throwing the lead stones for Ontario.
5. Unit for line. Stay down. Need 5.
Now with last rock here in this even, the all-important
Need 5.
even end after
4, 5. Need 5.
Carey failed to roll out.
5. Let it stop. 4, 5. Let it stop. Don't finish it.
And Homan, they would love nothing more than to deuce this end. They've been impossible to come by.
We probably got to go long.
There. Okay.
Same way Kristen went.
You got it. It's nice here, hey? Yep, really good.
As we take a look at the player numbers, and Courtney with the advantage on McCush.
Line's close.
Liz Fife.
Line's good.
Just wants a
Line's
long
fine,
guard
guys.
just over. They're going to go really hard, Carey's team, for the force this end to a single.
Just Kristen right now, you guys. It's over curling. Needs to sit. Really needs to sit.
Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Liz.
We were just talking about it on the break, Cheryl, weren't we? That if you get out nice and wide, edge of 12, middle 12, it runs incredibly straight and really quick. Once you do that with a guard, it curls into the center earlier, grabs a little bit of the softer pebble, the pebble that's worn down a little bit, and it's hard to make those guards.
Tricky on release and tricky on what weight to throw.
Lead's good. Yep. Quiet. Oh. Whoa.
In a 5-5 tie, playing 7, Team Canada, Carey Anderson sitting 1 at the back. Open draw for 2.
It is. Sherry Anderson tried to go around that center guard on her first one, but most of it was still open. So Carey Anderson hit and rolled to lie 2, and on her final stone, Anderson rolled out. So any part of the paint will do for 2.
I still like it. It's back 8.
A win by Anderson will guarantee at least a tiebreaker.
Good, Carey. It's good.
And there it is to the back 4.
Good. Nice. Good. Just that little extra add at the end. I was like, I think it's okay. I should stop at the house.
After being shocked by that 3 in Saskatchewan in the third, Canada has gotten their game together and outscored Saskatchewan 6-1.
Yeah. Roxon, similar spot, eh?
Just to your point, Russ, with the overcurl on that yellow guard, and then it allowed Homan. They played a nice soft hit and roll, and they get a mistake out of it. They're going to be sitting 2 here.
Yep, that's pretty good.
And you sit in the hack as a, whoever's throwing it leads, so anybody, I guess, and it's like, oh, well, it's just a guard, and just, I can throw a 2, I can throw a 3. It's no big, it is a big deal on this type of surface. If you're playing very straight ice, your depth doesn't make much difference to the line, but it sure does here.
Hard all the way.
Sarah Wilkes. Good brush to hold it there.
Curled hard too.
Yeah, they really wanted to roll that away. It's now a shorter roll back for Team Carey.
Liz Fife
Yeah, that's what
with
I
the
thought.
better numbers.
Reacted to.
There is a hole between the 2 guards, but rolling almost anywhere in that half is going to create difficulty.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa.
Close. Whoa.
Little down.
Close. Yep.
Whoa.
Yes! Hard! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Big roll.
Where's this roll? Where's this roll? In behind cover, and it will sit there. Edge of the 8, shot stone.
Fantastic. That almost overcurled too.
It really only takes 1 shot to turn an end around when you're trying to force.
Great weight.
the line a little.
Yeah.
Really nice, I
Sarah's
thought,
did that.
line call by Chelsea Carey.
Oh, for sure.
Trying to come down to the corner early.
Yes.
Yeah. 5, 4. Drag it.
Now the yellow, you heard the
Get
word
it here.
letter 5, or number 5. It'll be trouble in this area to make it go to 5 because that's a little bit slower path.
Every inch hard. A little more. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Come on. Keep it going. You're
My
close.
gosh.
Go, 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 go. Hard.
Nice sweep, guys.
Joanne Courtney.
That tells you how slow it is, Vic. They yelled 5, brushed it all the way down, ended up being a 4.
Nice sweep.
A blank means that
Yeah, speed's like
Alberta
14.5
continues
should
to
be here.
lead Quebec, and Manitoba picks up a couple in 7.
I think this is
And
close.
now you go
Okay,
back and think about the missed opportunity Peterson had in 6, when the potential was there for certainly a 3, maybe as much as 5.
And it's not in a bad spot, because if Selena over curls or over buries on this one, the Homan team can play that rock that Emma just threw back.
Through the port?
Yes. I think it's close.
I do too.
Needs to curl, guys.
But it really died.
Fully.
Liz, if anything.
Yeah, you can
They
go.
should slow down too. They got to get it buried.
Starting to really
Liz.
You can go.
hook now.
Go, go.
Hard, Liz.
Go, 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 go,
Oh,
go.
they did well to get it to the edge, to sit the 2.
14-9.
Okay.
But it is something we talked about through the pool play. As brushers, you're afraid
Later on this.
because you,
Sarah's controls
if you
coming
do
out.
brush and you cook it, now it's all the focus is on you. But
In the middle, maybe?
the belief that in fact you know it's going to curl, you have to anticipate the brush more.
Exactly, and especially in that one spot, it's a little slower. As I mentioned, you've got Joanne Courtney, Sarah Wilkes, 2 of the best ever. They yelled 5, brushed it all the way down, turned it into a 4. It's slowing down in this dead center spot enough, and that also happened at that previous shot. They wanted that 2 feet deeper.
What do you, as a former skip, as still a skip, Cheryl, how much leeway do you give your brushers on something like that?
As far as how far they could drag it?
Well, no, I mean just
Little big. Heavy hand.
that anticipation, or is that just their responsibility?
No, that's all theirs. It has to be. You can't, as a skip, be standing up and calling wait from the other end. It really has to be. You give them the information of where it is as far as line goes on the ice, and they need to make the call.
Uh-oh, now
hard.
does this
Hard,
hang
spin it off,
around?
spin it
Oh, and she does push it just far enough. But the shot rock still belongs to Wildcard, and Carey sitting edge of the 8.
It's close.
Probably hit it anyway,
I
don't
think
we?
we knows it, yeah.
It is
Or do you
really
ever do
close
this?
for us.
Like, just because we have to nose it, right?
I guess so, yeah.
If we roll out, it's no good, right? Just draw there.
Yeah.
The draw makes more
We played
sense.
this a
We've
bunch.
played this.
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't
close.
mind it.
Very close, isn't it? Yeah.
Are we? But we probably want to sit 2, right?
They gotta be on this side.
Yeah, but are we shot for sure?
I don't know.
Take a
Like,
look
we
at
have
it.
to, it's close, I can't tell.
Okay.
Pretty close.
'Cause if we don't know, then we probably have to play to move it a little.
She likes to freeze. So.
It's really close.
Back.
Just move that.
Selena's like, I'm not calling this one.
12.
Yeah.
This is where I over curled before, right? So, and I was like here.
Yeah.
So like that.
Yep, we got it. Let's make it. Back 12?
It's just the awareness of mapping the ice out, and then we talk about it a lot, so it's making it sound like it's muddy down the middle, but it's just a couple of feet.
I think we
A couple of
wanna sit
feet at
2.
this level is
Move
massive.
it a little.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
this very similar
we're
to
all
back
used to that.
12,
It's just
that
wear
half
and
I
tear from the
do.
sliding,
This is just
from
more ice
going
than
down the center of the sheet sliding.
So you're gonna throw like back 12 then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that last
Rachel
one
gets
was
through that hole and run the red onto the yellows.
I think so, Russ.
Yeah, I do
Back one
too.
tack is probably okay because I think we can carve it.
Yeah.
Okay. As long as we move it at all, we'll be sitting 2. Like we might not have to move it, but it's close enough that I think we want to try to.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Chelsea, got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Back line.
Nice.
Back line. I thought they'd play the freeze.
Reach close.
Back line?
Yep.
It's good. Wait, screen!
Yes.
Back 12. Back 12!
Clean.
Back
Yep.
line! Clean.
We're tapping. Tapping.
Clean, that's fine, that's fine.
Tapping it out.
Whoa.
Yep. Well, clean, yep. Right to it, yep.
Got it, Liz.
Hard, Liz.
Keep going.
Right to it, right to it.
It's good, Chelsea.
That's such a good
Nice
shot. They asked for a back line. It was a foot light.
That works, Chelsea.
Beautiful
Good,
speed.
good judge, guys.
She's just feeling it today.
And she's one of the best, Cheryl, at picking the right speed.
Yes.
A lot of teams would throw normal weight at that.
Right.
There's just no room for error.
I think what I threw going to the wing is too much over here.
Yeah, we should be able to drag it here. We need full 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's too much.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Just a hair less.
Yeah.
This is the area that needs a couple extra feet. Out of Rachel's hand.
Yeah.
6,
Sure,
line's
make
good.
sure, yeah. I'm not saying heavy, are you? No.
6, gotta go. Line's good. 5. Oh, hard. Line's good. 6.
Now it's up to Wilkes.
7.
Taking that edge, trying to help that over. And look at her pivot around. No, never, ever any quit in Joanne Courtney. My gosh.
How well was that? And there's to your point, Vic. They jumped on that right away. They didn't care what the line was. They knew they had to get it through that kind of slide path. And they gave it the legs to let it finish at the end.
And that was pillar to post. No curl. Okay.
Now watch her here. Well, how can I help you? Can I do something for you? Yeah, go to the other side. Yeah, I'll try it over here now.
She can't stand not helping. So.
No.
Unbelievable.
I was never worried that it was going to be heavy. Like I didn't think we'd look stupid. No.
Oh, see, that's the point we were making earlier, right? As a front end, you're worried about looking, as she says, stupid. But no, they had enough confidence in judging the stone. We're just going to go.
Yeah, you have to take, it's almost like you take ownership of it. If you don't, that's where all the errors and the mistakes come from. It's their rock.
And instead of saying, it's only a couple feet, so instead of saying to Rachel, you better heave this one, throwing her off her game, they were just going to be proactive. They just knew that there was a really good chance they weren't going to brush it through.
Line's good. Wait, close.
Same situation. It's
Wait if you can.
Line will be okay. Right to it. Top 8. Okay, top 4. You need to be biting.
Still tons of room. You got to switch, guys.
Still gonna curl a bit.
0 line.
It's really close, but.
now it'll die. Gotta be
Let's
careful.
go.
No. Yeah.
Great sweep.
Oh, how lovely is that?
Great sweep, guys.
I'm not so sure. I guess it's buried enough you can't throw a lot of weight at it.
Oh, but the guard's pretty long.
Look where the red goes. And your shooter could go over to that other yellow.
Just an inch more of curl takes any opportunity away.
If this guard up here was just over one little bit farther, Rachel could throw the rocket. That goes in there, and if you get lucky enough, they both go
I just
out
need to throw up hack.
kind of that way, and it's automatic shooter this way for as many as 4. But I don't. She can hit it in that spot, but not with any speed.
No, I think you might switch gears and play something over top for your 2.
Timeout.
You can curl enough by the guard.
Timeout being called by Ontario. Each team given 2 90-second timeouts, and so that will bring Randy Furby to the ice. You can see the draw problem still for Rachel
Yeah, but
Homan.
then half of the yellow.
Player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling
Because we
Canada.
lifted a little too long at the end. Yeah, I think
It's
that's
like
a really tough shot.
board. I don't think it's there.
No, I don't think so. There's a hole if we could play the out turn through it. It's like naturally going into it if we get through the hole, but
Do I think it's there? Yes.
we're thinking.
We're thinking through the hole.
I know you're looking at throwing the
You
out turn at that
have
red
to throw
one,
it light enough to get to here, and I don't know that you kick it far enough.
Oh, we're talking about this through the hole.
Oh, this, yeah.
Both shots are there. It's just what you're more confident doing.
Yeah.
This one's a little risky. You could hit it almost perfect, and they spin in.
You still get one.
Yeah. So.
But
Do you think we should go through the hole?
scoring's important, though.
Yeah.
I know.
Just not automatic. Like we haven't.
No, I
Hasn't
get
been
that.
one rock down
It
there.
sits out there a little too long. You're missed it, but they're both there for sure. Whatever you like.
Through the hole. Like that's. I don't think that's
Yeah.
there.
Well, okay, now let's remember those numbers we just looked at. Her up-weight shots are a little bit, she's better with it.
Right.
That she gets to play up-weight through the hole, Cheryl, compared to the draw and a really quiet tap here.
Yeah, you could tell just by her demeanor, and she didn't think that other shot was there. Her concern is a soft tap with the out turn. She doesn't think that they're going to get the yellow enough. It'll rub off the red, and they could give up a steal.
It's really funny because it's Randy Furby. He had David Nedwin throwing the shot. David would throw one rotation, and he'd make that yellow one go away without even trying. So that's, you got to be careful. And I think Vic's right. Oh, shoot. I think Vic's right, too, because this is Rachel's shot. Throw the rocket.
Are you throwing it?
Yeah, and I like the team. They said, which do you like?
What weight? I think both turns are there.
Okay, I think it's easier this way because, like,
Okay,
even a
give me
third
middle of the
gets
rock.
it.
Sorry? Middle of the rock.
Same turn.
Should pick a turn, though, for
Out
Emma.
turn.
Heel.
What kind of weight do you like? I think I need here so it doesn't curl.
Okay. Are you throwing it?
I think keep it.
Okay.
It's an interesting choice. Elected to go with the up weight instead of the down weight with which she's been struggling.
Easy heel. Yep.
Looking at
Yes.
an angle raise on the red to get the yellow. It is a shot still, but you got to get through the hole first. By one, by no, and a crash. And when they finally settle, it will be that steal of one.
Off on, so she threw it perfect. It just finished that much.
And in a situation like that, it's up to the thrower and what they feel most comfortable with.
Like that weight.
Homan elected to play the up weight raise. Our home until April 11th and the end of the BKT Tires OK Tire Men's World Curling Championship. This is the beautiful Winsport Arena, all part of Canada Olympic Park. Guts, I guess you play to your gut, and that was what Rachel Homan did there, choosing to play through the hole, crashing. Gives Team Wildcard the steal of one and a 2-point lead as we go to 9. And Ontario once again with last rock. Thought on it, whether in fact she should have played. I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda, of course, but played the softer weight.
I think you go with your instinct. She didn't like the softer weight. She didn't think that it would curl enough with the weight you needed to get by the guard and get to nose without giving up a steal. She was like a millimeter from making the shot for 2.
I mentioned David Nedwin. I think it depends on who's throwing it. I think for Rachel with the big rotation, and she's such an accurate, great slide towards the broom, I think the shot she played was the right shot. I heard Emma say it curled more than we thought it did.
Yeah.
That's simple. It wasn't easy.
Peel 7/8.
High or low? Okay. Keep your shooter.
Clean.
Sarah Wilkes.
Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. No. Whoa. Close. Yep. Roll it up.
Oh, nice shot. 3 corners.
Good.
What do you like?
Can we get those 2 at all or no? Those 2, do they go?
I think it goes here.
Okay.
Got to know your angles. These 2 will fly, but where does that? If you get it thick, it might go underneath, but I doubt it. So there's a good chance when you play that double, it's going there or close to that, really close to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For now?
Yeah, they're not
I'm
sure.
not a huge fan of that.
Team wants to peel.
Yeah, do you want a time, Chels?
What?
You want time?
Yeah.
Okay, timeout being called.
Peel's the right call, but where's it going?
I'm with you. Maybe it'll be better if they go down and take a look.
Get it really thick, Cheryl. I think you're okay, but.
Well, after that, giving up that 3 in the third to Saskatchewan. Team Canada has looked more comfortable, haven't they?
They have for sure. She's putting the broom in the right spot and figuring out draw weight on her final stone. Carey made a perfect come around. So there are 2 in the 4-foot. Sherry trying to do an angle raise on her own to pick those stones out.
Anderson running it back. Oh, she's going to get 1. So it's a steal of 1, Team Canada. So since the 4th, now it is a 7-1 for Canada over Saskatchewan, 8-5 overall.
That's the only way we can make it.
Okay.
Because I think if you do it this way, you're just punching it into the house, right? Like if you hit it on the high side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How thin are we talking here?
Like a quarter.
I don't think that's it. Okay. Yeah, but even if you get the 1, right? But,
Yeah.
Okay, I don't mind trying it, I think, and then...
You might get it with a third. Like it
I
might,
think a third,
it might
a quarter
clip
to a
it.
third's close, yeah.
Okay.
So they're going to try to do it the other way. Hit it really thick, the highest red, kick it off, and go to the right of the yellow as we're looking.
I'm not sure. I don't think you can play the out turn at this, Russ. Like there, Sherry or Chelsea's concern was that you play the out turn, you're just going to tick red in. I don't think you will.
You'd have to be very lucky to do that.
Yeah, I think they both go.
Not sure this goes across the top.
Yep. Yep.
Yes!
Let's fight.
It's gonna go.
Really hard, really hard. Shooter, shooter, shooter.
Watch that squeezed one.
Good. Atta girl.
Very nice.
It went below. That didn't go across the top, so
Oh.
they got a little fortunate.
How should we hear that?
Good, solid third.
Okay.
Maybe a little more than that.
Yeah.
The more I looked at it, the
They
more
were
I
hoping to
was
hit it thinner and get it to Karam across the left side as we look at that shot rock. And they hit it a little thick and got away with it. Good shot.
Wait, 6, 5. I think you're there, Joe. Yeah, I thought a little. 6. It looks heavy. Yeah. 7. Here. Never. 6, 7. No, don't finish it either. Over curling. Okay, it should sit.
Look at
5,
that
6.
curl.
It's a stop. No, she's carrying. Sit.
Might come out in the open.
Good. Good.
It's trying.
Sorry, I missed this.
You have a good chunk of that?
Close, yeah.
Do you want to play it or do you want to rip this into it?
What's your get?
Kathy, let's go back to Alberta. Walker against Quebec Saint-Georges and Laura Walker and her last.
Well, it has been a ride on the struggle bus for Alberta in this end. Raises by both Laura and Kate of Quebec stones. Those are now the 2 stones that are counting and that she faces, trying to navigate a small port to get into the 4-foot.
And will not. And so 2 yellow. So Quebec battling back here. They were down 3-0 after 3. And we're even at 5 going to 9. That's that. But it's again, I think, attributable to that aggressive style of Quebec.
They do. They're kind of like playing a Jennifer Jones. They all out, and if they lose, well, they'll deal with that. But more often than not, and certainly in this event where teams haven't had the reps, they're getting some mistakes out of it.
Well, you have to call them the underdogs against certainly the field that's left. And how else are you going to beat somebody that's
hard.
good?
Yeah.
Help me. Gotta go. Hard.
Oh, this is into that slower area.
Hard. Gotta go. Roll it off. Roll it off. Roll it in. Roll it in. Roll it in. Hard, Sarah. Hard. Keep going. Get shot. Go.
That worked, actually. You've got separation and 2 in the paint. Now it becomes a hitting contest here. You want to control sitting 2 if you're a wild card, but that's not going to be easy.
Pen?
Yep.
What are we seeing there? Oh, we see a wild card stone back 8, and it is Peterson with last rock.
Well, Beth hit to lie 3 on her first one. Jen made a double on her final stone, but it is still Peterson lying 1. This is the opportunity for 2.
Line's good. Full 8, guys. Line's running.
The big turnaround really was, as we say, in that 6.
Still running, Grit.
As Kathy was showing us, had a chance for certain, what looked like a certain 3, possibly even 5.
Good, Beth.
And she crashed and got only one.
Two? Yep.
But she'll get the 2 and the lead going to 9.
Okay, which way do you want to come?
Whichever you know. Do you know the out better?
I think we just saw it.
Okay.
Do you like down normal?
Okay.
Out turn double.
No, Sarah, hard.
Stop falling. Hard. Reach the line. Reach the line. Hard. Hard. Go.
Not that close, really, for Emma's standards.
Now I don't think we've heard that very often, if at all. It's falling. Is that more her release, do you think, than the actual fall in the ice?
Yeah, you could kind of see it. We're almost right behind the sheet, and you could see a little back motion. And I don't know if it fell as much as it just tracked down where she released it.
Right. Dead on's not that bad. Sometimes people want to roll these, and you roll a foot, and it's a natural double.
Yeah. Like it.
Just easy. This should go pretty straight.
Okay.
Okay, Chelsea. You got it.
Nice easy here.
Yeah.
Touch solid.
Close. You're close. Clean.
A little solid.
Kristen, clean.
Clean.
Little solid.
Yep.
Whoa.
Good.
Nice
As
shot.
well.
Chelsea's so smart. Like, again, everybody would try to roll that away, get separation. And it rolls a foot farther, it's an automatic double. This double's there, but it's risky.
Sure. Okay.
You go back too, I think, Cheryl, to the way this end was developing. Remember, they had those 2 stones out in front of the corners. And they had the shot rock, I believe it was top 4. Now, Chelsea's first thought was, why don't we put a guard on it, try to protect it that way? And it was the rest of the team said, let's just do something and get rid of that corner. And it really did change the way the game in that end and this end has developed.
It did. And I think when you looked at the scoreboard, Chelsea was looking at, let's just keep applying pressure. You look at the scoreboard, you're up a couple points. I think opening it up was the call.
Sarah.
All the way. All the way.
Keep going, Sarah. Whoa, no roll.
One.
Yep.
And roll, and it will spin. It appears to be the shot rock, top edge of the 4.
Didn't take the bait of playing the thin double, just maneuvered a soft weight into a spot that now, no matter what Chelsea does, there will be a double.
Like there? 3/4.
A blank
Even the half's probably
in
not bad, as long
9.
as we stick over here somewhere, right?
And it'll be Manitoba.
3/4 is perfect, I think.
And Jennifer Jones with last rock coming home down by 1, but with the hammer.
Okay. 3/4.
Okay. Yeah.
This should curl up a little bit more, so stay close to it.
Okay.
That was 9/7, so no more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Chelsea, you got it.
I guess the perfect roll would be right almost to the corner there, but it has to be closer than that left-hand red one.
Just easy here.
Yep.
Well, Alberta, Kathy, hasn't scored since the 5th, and they're in a 5-5 tie and in some trouble again.
Well, it was a pretty wide open end. Laurie St. George went around on her first, and Laura Walker was trying to play a quiet way to hit and roll open to try to blank this end, but just wound up ticking the Quebec stone over, and she went around again. Now needs full 4 in order to score.
Well, that shooter will go, and so Homan will have a chance now to, for the first time in 10 tries, make a deuce with last rock.
Okay, it's really moving.
That's
It's
hard to
always
believe.
yourself. Okay. Great throw. Good judge. Yep.
Lovely. So
Good end, guys.
Walker
Thanks.
gathers herself up for the single. to take the lead, but Saint George from Laval and Glenmore will have the hammer coming home.
Yep. I'm just gonna go talk to
I think it goes back to a conversation Chelsea and I had where she said you have to be aggressive when you don't have the hammer or you're going to give up deuces. And that might have been the play for her, is to throw that guard.
They called on Joanne Courtney right away here.
Keep it there. You got it.
And you've got it, says Wilkes. So just stay with it.
Really good save.
And very nice. And there you go.
Okay.
Ontario scores a couple with the hammer. You have to go back 10 times or 10 ends to score her first. Wow. Joanne Courtney throwing the stone right at you. As we welcome you back on this Friday afternoon. Our first day of 2 championship pool rounds. Lovely 2 by Ontario to get the deuce with last rock. So we go to 10, tied at 6. And the hammer belongs to Chelsea Carey and the Wildcard team from East St. Paul.
Kristen making a tick on her first one and then rolled her shooter right into the ring, back 12 foot.
Gotta go to touch it.
Definitely less weight.
Gotta go to touch it.
Selena Negovan.
Okay, you're by. You're by.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
It was good.
missed the tick a second time.
Top button, guys.
Even making one of those 2 ticks is huge. You know, now they're going to play the come around, and now you can start hitting and peeling.
Or a little more. Yeah, similar. That one was there on its own. Yeah.
Haynerson has taken over this game against Anderson, and 1, 2, 3 for sure. Huh?
Well, for Sherry, she tried to hit on the nose on her first shot, but she rolled off a little bit, and that allowed Carey Anderson to hit to lie that 3. So this is the force, needs to get to the nose and stick it right there for the single.
Sherry Anderson finished first in that Pool B, and will pick up the single. Last Saskatchewan win was Amber Holland back in 2011.
Sweet, Sarah.
14-2.
Great. Really good stuff. If they curl a bit early, I think that's dying.
Piece? Yeah, you're okay.
Liz Fife.
Good.
And yes, a
That's
piece.
what you get on that draw.
14-1.
2-3.
Just come down a bit.
2. Yeah, replace it. Okay.
Just protect now.
Yes.
Ontario trying to steal the win here as we play in 10. Sarah Wilkes. Scotties championship ring.
2. Ellen.
2. Gotta go.
Switch. Go, Joe. Gotta get to center. Push, Joe. Hard.
She's been doing this game. Joanne Courtney is pushing.
Keep going.
It's wonderful to watch.
I thought it would.
Gonna run at this.
I can't. I'm trying to think some
Mind
European
it.
teams. I
Yeah,
can't
like
think of
that.
anybody that can brush as well as Joanne. Maybe there's a few out there, but what do you think?
No, I totally agree. She takes so much pride in it, in the training and the fitness. And
it's not just the brushing, it's the judgment, the reading the pass, helping the player throw, helping them understand the curl.
Oh, just clean it. You're peeling. You're peeling. You're good.
I remember seeing her rest out at the Saville Center, and they have a broom that can tell what your angle
Right.
is and how many pounds per square inch that you're putting on the brush. And she just went up and down the sheet. She wanted to have the maximum pressure, the maximum PSI, like just, she wants to be the best at it.
You know, the key to that is you just stand on it, and it's get even bigger numbers.
The key to that is you skip.
Speed seems okay. Yeah. Same speed. Yeah. Yeah.
2.5.
And they need a steal now.
3. Yep. Might be slower in here. 2.5. 3.
Hard, Sarah.
So just trying to put it back.
2.5.
It's interesting that the zone system that has become commonplace now was in fact started by their today coach.
That's right.
Randy Furby. It was the Furby team, the Fab Four, that came up with the zone system. 1-3, 1-2-3 in front of the house, through 10 and the back line.
Still used today.
Oh, absolutely.
I think I arguably think it made everybody better, because it was like throw a guard.
And where
Right.
exactly?
Just clean. Good.
Good, Selena. Nice throw.
Yeah, you think about the missed opportunities, right? At this point in time, if you're Homan, we're tied at 6. She had a chance for 2, settled for 1. That one there in 8, the steal of 1 by Fleury, remember that was the choice. Do I play it quiet? Do I play it heavy through the hole? She elected to play it up, weight crashed, and that resulted in the steal. So that's your game story. We're tied at 6, and it's all brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
3. To your room. 2.5. You can go, I think.
Eat a piece of center, Joe. Eat a piece of center. Hard. You gotta go. Keep going. All the way.
Really good spot.
Nice, Sam. Nice, sweet.
The rock they're
That line
guarding
is so
is
tough.
good, but it's not covering the pin. So there is room. You're guarding a rock that, you know, Chelsea's looking at this and saying, I'm just going to keep straight peeling because I can draw for the win here.
Clean.
Weight's good.
It would have to be an intern.
Because they keep guarding the left side of that stone, so you can't play the out, and the high guard's in the way.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think you can get to the pin with draw weight, can you?
Nice
On
throw.
the
I
out
would
turn.
have to be probably a tap.
Good.
Nice throw, Selena.
Very nice. 14. You think I was Selena?
Speed's still running okay here, H.
Little notice there.
You make the adjustment from
Just that
this draw?
moment where she had to just catch herself sitting in the hat. And we talked about it earlier. The difficulty, what she's trying to do here.
Quite incredible.
Liney. Good. 2.5.
Yep.
Like to go a bit.
Back
A
a
little bit.
Whoa, don't kill the line.
2.5. Mine's good.
Yep, for speed, hard.
Gotta go. 2.5.
Caught. They waited for it to curl, but it hasn't got a lot of weight either. They really carve it at the end here, both of them.
Hard. Keep going. Go. Hard.
Get over to it. Yeah, pretty close.
Really good,
Yeah,
Rach.
I think we got to throw it now.
That's all
Also,
about
just like
timing
yours,
right
okay, but
now,
I
isn't
think
it?
right on the nose is
When
the
do you
best.
go?
What does she do?
Yeah.
It appears now that Carey is saying, now's the right
Sarah's took a
time.
long time to come over.
Yeah, it'll run for a bit, I think. Like, I wish I could throw the other turn, but it's hard with that guard there.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Let's make it.
Yeah, it's funny, hey, because that's the guard that Team Carey tick to put over there, but it gets in your way. Those are always the tough calls. You want to play that tick, but you really want them to roll as far away from that 4-foot path as you can.
You could tap it with the out turn, but then you're still behind the tee line.
Right.
This is all or nothing, I think, Cheryl, though, too. And then to everybody's point, hair heavy here, it will not take the break and slow down. A hair tight, they'll have trouble getting it by.
Mine's good.
T-line.
Okay.
Weight's close.
Whoa.
Chelsea Carey.
No line at all.
Her first.
Back 4.
This really has to get into the middle or it's not going to curl.
Shot Stone sitting back button.
Can't go.
And the brushers are
Okay, Chelsea.
can't do anything to this.
What was that?
Had to miss narrow there. Just had to just kill that guard.
good too.
I think here she can run it.
Yeah, if it's on the nose, it's hard, but it's our rock. Timeout? Just. Oh.
Same ice, make the adjustment.
Timeout? She radioed it. Yeah, you got it? Okay. Sorry. Top button. We can't chop.
Okay,
so
but
top 8.
even if we block them off,
it's fine. Right
so,
to
yeah,
it's
not easy through here. I want to be right to it.
No, right to it's okay.
Okay.
We just have to have like
Dead nose.
Just nose.
Okay.
And
but I think sweep for here.
Yeah. Biting the buttons.
Sarah's
perfect.
ran a little nicer, out a little bit wider.
Yeah.
So we'll just good.
Top button, they gotta play the rundown.
Yeah. Right where Rachel's booming.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
Or like even if we leave it like guys, like
Just get something good.
yes. Okay, we can't.
I should play it.
Yeah.
Can't be.
There's nothing this way if it overcurls a fraction, is it?
No, that's pretty good. Like she can still come through this way.
Top button there is pretty good.
Come up nice good.
Let us know the line.
Yeah, good weight. Yeah. Like even if.
Well, we just want to drop in on the game between Manitoba and Wildcard Peterson, and Peterson leading by 1. Jones with last rock, and look at what she's managed to do here, Jones.
Well, for Jennifer, though, the unfortunate part on her last stone, that's the one that is shot. She came in a little bit too deep, was trying to be 8 foot to block any path for Beth. Now for Beth, if she can come down to the face of that stone and tap it a little bit, for Jennifer, there's not going to be a way to find to score 2.
Oh, boy. Very similar to that opportunity she had, remember, to score a possible 5, and she overthrew it.
Okay.
And again is going
Good try,
to
Beth.
overthrow this one, and that will be it.
Thanks.
So Peterson
Oh, 12-9.
shaking
I thought
her
that was good
head
out of
as
my
to
hand.
say,
I
I
thought that
don't
was
know
similar.
what happened.
Good game, Jen. Good game, Caitlin.
You too. Thanks for the game.
There has to be adrenaline. You wouldn't be here if you weren't carrying and you're playing Jennifer Jones.
Yeah, it's so fun.
You learn from that every time, though. You put up a good battle, Peterson.
So the only place you can't be is a little bit deep on this. Anywhere short of it, 12 foot, 8 foot.
Get it there!
Top button.
Hard! Gotta go! Wait,
Perfect line.
And really good weight.
Top button! Finish, no finish. Sarah, stay close. Top button, guys. Top button. Great sweep.
That's
Really
what
nice
you
sweep.
asked for.
Oh, how good's that?
Great throw.
How good is that? Chelsea had to reckon the guard. She just could not miss. It's very unusual for her. You rarely see her miss the wrong way.
Incredible shot.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's
Deep breath.
close to a nose, isn't it?
Like I think
Hair low.
Hair low.
Yeah. That's all I see.
I think so.
Okay. This shouldn't do anything.
They have
No,
a
I don't
couple
think there's-
savers around the edges.
I think you could. I really do think you could throw like a board here.
Yeah, but I got to get to.
And that goes to here, that goes to here, and your shooter rolls into this area.
Do you think it jams though there?
I think it goes
But I
straight
think they're
there.
going to give this a go that's straight back.
No, you can't play it quiet because you got to get this one out off the button.
Yeah. I think our run double is our best shot.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it from the hack and see what.
Yeah, I'll
this
look, but
looks
I like it's there if this rock isn't here. But I think it goes straight into that. It
Yeah.
might go across the top, but
Yeah, because that one probably.
I think it's close.
Well,
Can't
take
you
a
play
look
it with
from
back line?
the hack, Chelsea. We got
Yeah.
lots of time.
It might go over the
Chelsea
top.
doesn't think she gets enough of it to get the back one.
Yeah, I think either
like,
one is
this
hard.
one's there for
so-
sure. So I
Yeah,
just, you know,
I think we play this if you like that. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah,
see
whatever
it from the
you're
hack,
feeling.
and we can change it.
I think
but-
this is going to go dead straight, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Right in the middle of the rock.
Yeah, just a touch low.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Let's make it.
Yeah, I don't think that doubles there.
Yeah, you'd have to.
You need weight, and by the time it
Yeah, I
gets
don't even
by
think
the
like-
guard, it
I
might not
think- yeah,
curl
well,
enough
that's
to
it.
catch
So
the
you
back
have to
one.
play quiet, and I don't think we can.
No.
Okay.
Okay, Chelsea. All right, Chelsea.
Yeah.
You could probably
right at it.
make. No, you can't make it the other way.
Feel.
Even the other problem is where's that back red going? The last thing you want to do is have to run in the wrong color here.
Yeah.
Close.
Close. Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa.
Final
Whoa!
stone, trying to make something happen here.
Whoa.
And she come up with the big shot. Run it back. Bang, bang. Oh, my gosh. Spill it. Roll it.
Oh, nice try, Chelsea.
And not quite enough.
Yeah.
Thought it was there. What a great try. Chelsea Carey.
Just a great throw.
Thanks, yeah, you too.
Really nice throw.
My goodness.
Unbelievable try.
And the squeezed stone just wouldn't go that far, as Ontario will pick up the steal of the win and goes to 8-1. 5-3 now for Team Wildcard. It's the first afternoon of championship pool play.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 40 years, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
What a comeback for Team Canada. Carey Anderson.
Thanks.
They win it 10-6 over Saskatchewan.
Thanks. Good luck. Great battle.
Outscoring Anderson 9-2 from the fourth end on. And so they go to 8-1, and Saskatchewan now 6-3. One game does remain on the ice here at the WinSport Arena. And it's over on Sheet A. Alberta and Laura Walker out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton playing Quebec. And Laurie St. George from the Laval-sur-le-Lac and Glenmore curling clubs.
Well, Quebec had last rock in the 10th end, and they declined the free guard zone. All of their guards were in the house, and so it made it relatively easy for Alberta to remove it, but not so much here in this extra end. Lots of guards going up early, and no doubles yet made by Alberta to remove multiple stones.
Just over.
Yeah, they double stuffed that last one, and like you say, Kat, two perfect staggered guards. Now a third one with a rock behind the tee line. A real opportunity for Quebec.
Nice. Good shot.
You guys scared me.
Okay.
No.
3/4. Where is it? 3/4. Even 7/8 is close, Kate. I think I need a hair more.
Just a fraction on the left-hand side of the rock that was just thrown onto the right-hand side of the second one, onto the left-hand side of the third one.
And good things will happen.
Kate Cameron throwing the third stones for the Alberta champions.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
So close.
Good throw. Thanks. I don't know. Sure.
Timeout.
So a timeout being called. One timeout in the extra end.
Like this is maybe jamming there.
I mean, we know the options. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's here or one.
Yeah, here.
Here?
Je me demande juste si on met un autre garde ou si on s'en vient tout de suite. Parce que comme... Ouais. Je sais, mais elle tire fort la troisième. Là, fait que...
I think she's going to try to double peel again.
For sure. Le seul danger, c'est... Le seul danger, c'est que si on met un autre garde puis qu'elle vient ici, là, c'est comme... Oh.
Y a-t-il moyen de le mettre qu'on puisse l'utiliser? C'est-à-dire un peu plus par l'autre, pratiquement sur la ligne ou quelque chose?
Like here? Because you can still tap that if ever we needed to. If we ever needed to.
I think Alberta may throw one
Je sais,
more
mais si on est capable de
PL, but the concern is they will switch gears eventually, Alberta, and go in.
I think they're going to have to pretty soon, yeah. Is it on Kate's last one or Laura's first?
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
She's not coming around it.
I kind of like that.
You don't think so?
No.
I think she's gonna
If we put this, she's gonna peel, I think. Whatever you like.
Okay, I don't
Haley
mind.
Armstrong
I don't mind. Sure.
throws the third
I really
stones.
don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
And if I'm wrong.
Same rock.
And if I'm wrong.
Same rock, you got it.
And we have, the red one's fully open too, right? Like we can still play on that.
So has to do something that they haven't been very good at this week, and that's a steal.
Ça a l'air là.
Haley Armstrong
Ça a l'air là.
makes her home in the Ottawa area, Carleton Place.
Girl here.
Attends Algonquin College. Former Ontario junior champion. Lost the national championship to Christian Streifel back in 2017. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Good.
Oh, pardon me. I thought they were planning to come in. Because they were talking about the double peel.
Yeah, it sounded like it at the time, but they changed their minds.
Yeah, me too. Top 8's okay.
Time to go, eh?
Yeah, this was my concern. Quebec had the option of maybe they go. Haley was very certain that they would peel, but too many rocks up there.
But it still plays into Quebec's hands, isn't it? What if this isn't perfect? And even if it is, you've got the pin on the intern side. You kind of like this, eh? You don't want Kate making all the yellows go away.
No.
Kate Cameron.
I think I'm a hair tight.
Good. Wait
Okay,
only,
line's
wait
nice.
only.
Line's nice.
Line's good. Wait
It's all
only.
you,
Just bite
full
the 4. Just bite the 4.
It's moving.
It's not that much yet. No.
Rochelle, always.
You can't be deep.
No. Rochelle.
Line's good.
Set.
Good, Kate. Good
Very
job, guys.
nice.
14-5.
They managed that beautifully because it stayed in the good stuff, and everybody was waiting for it to curl and slow down a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I think she can get to the inside of that still.
Yeah, if you could get to the inside or get to the nose, kind of tap it back.
Nice, Kate.
Yeah. OK.
It's a pretty long guard, isn't it?
On essaie de la taper, de faire un pocket. Back 8, ouais. I like a touch more. Yeah.
Am I trying to get under a bit?
Sure.
Okay.
They've had to work through the language as well, this Quebec team, because Haley does not speak any French. So, and when their coach comes out, Michelle St. George, she'll back away. And once the decisions are made, then they'll relay the information.
No. Close. Whoa.
M is Emily Riley. Cynthia St. George is the lead, and on the right. Oh, and they push it back, and they appear to be the second shot.
I think so. It's a pretty good spot.
It's a very good spot because
C'est le bon weight.
if Alberta decides to choke it off, that's still, oops, the wrong color. That's still available.
Left
Not
yourself.
easy.
She's got a
2 shots.
I think she's going to straight draw. But she's got to touch pin.
This is weight. She just threw
You can
this.
throw any weight at this. Yeah.
I think we have to. That or we come here first.
But again, if you're right here, she still has this. Any contact with this rock.
This is a tricky spot to get a perfect draw.
I think this shot is much harder than a tap here or just into the pile.
We just have to accept that if she makes this perfect, we lose.
Yep.
But I don't think we have.
You could maybe
anything
have
else.
some Hail Mary over there, but.
I think this is just too easy to leave for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make it. So
Do you agree with
ideal would be right
the
here.
thought, Cheryl, that outturn where they want to play the guard now. That path is easier than the right side of the sheet as we look at it?
Well, it sounds like it. I mean, we haven't been here this whole game, but I think what they're saying is that she just threw this. So the tap is pretty simple. You got a little bit of backing, so leave her almost a cold draw on the intern side.
And it's overburied. It has to curl quite a bit. The side of the pin, Quebec won't be shot rock. They've got to get right to the pin. That's look where the pin is compared to that yellow one in the rings. That's a tough. It's there, but it's tough.
To your point, Rush, she has two options, so you try and leave her the tougher one.
You just pick the best one, yeah. This will be real quick here. The last thing you want to do here is bring this down into the rings and allow that double raise.
Great numbers by Laura.
It's tight, isn't it?
That's not light, and it should be, based on everything else we've watched, pretty quick here.
Mine's really good.
Second Scotties appearance for Laura Walker last year. They went 3 and 4.
We have
Did
to
not
make it curl. It's
qualify
wide
for
open.
the championship.
I think it's tight
that
as
was
it
in
goes.
Moose Jaw.
Hard, hard, keep going. Hard, hard. Okay, I think that's good. Might be enough. Yeah. Up to you.
Just.
It's hard.
Just good enough, I think.
I agree.
Just gotta make
Outside,
it
right?
in here.
I know.
Whatever you like.
Do you think it goes? Why? Je pense pas que ça se fait.
What about like control weight?
Okay. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Board up?
Board. Okay.
Here with the intern. Or you've got to throw a little more weight because you have to stay on this side. If you throw the draw path here, it will come to get by the red. It'll start to over curl and you'll hit it this way. So I like this call, except the port is almost not there with this much speed between that long yellow. There it is there. You've got to get by the yellow and get curl. So it's like probably a hackish makes it. Oh boy.
Do you like it touch more or not?
There you go.
The other option's tap the one that was just thrown. Just tap the red into the button, let the yellow get in the way. Nothing's easy.
Final stone in a 6-6 tie. Alberta with last rock. Right now they do have the shot rock. Trying to get through this hole. Touch the yellow up.
No.
Okay.
Riley.
Sit. Okay.
And will not get in there. And so that will be your winning point. Good game.
One, I think. It was really close.
Good win for Alberta.
Thanks, you too.
As they pick up the single and win it, make the final 7-6. So both teams now are 6 and 3 on this first day of a championship pool play. Remembering, of course, you brought your record with you from the group play, and that makes it difficult. So if you're, Peterson and Fleury, you dropped to 4. Boy, that's tough now. And then Homan, Einarson came in leading. They are still leading. Jones picks up a crucial win. Remembering, of course, top 3. Top 3 only this year. No page playoff will make it through to Sunday's championship day. This is our game tonight. We'll see Laura Walker coming off that win against Jennifer Jones, the Manitoba champion. And it's our normal time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. When we join you again, we're into the Grade 8, the championship pool of this year's Scotties, and it's all here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.